or ending.
You can't even do the Brotherhood of Steel. You had to finish that to make Mr. House happy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Open up your quest, F3.
Oh.
Data.
F3.
F3 is just that data panel, and on their quest run. Head, Black Mountain. Okay, that one... We haven't gone to Black Mountain yet, have we?
To Mac Mountain or
to Black Mountain? Yeah, right up there. No, we haven't. Okay.
Where is it?
It's down. Nope. It's right there on the map.
Yes, I am looking at the map.
Yeah, right there where the compass arrow is on the map. You were just looking right at it?
Oh.
Sorry. I guess I should have said close to your guy. Yeah, you go back to that road and you go up the road and you go to Black Mountain.
But I mean, we got Black Rock Cave.
Nope, you can't go up that way. It won't work.
Is it like a cliff?
Yeah, it's a cliffside.
Dang it. Well, okay.
You know what?
It's me to no end that I can't escape out of this
Oh, actually, go back into the bunker real quick because you get some ammo.
I mean, I'm doing decent on ammo at the moment.
No, it's a part of the join the Brotherhood of Steel. You get like recurring ammo.
Okay. What am I doing in here?
Yeah, just go down into the bunker and a Brotherhood of Steel guy will talk to you. Oh, that person's supposed to. That's the person that's supposed to talk to you.
It's just a scribe.
McNamara's done a pretty good
All right,
job.
well, go. Yeah, just go back down into the bunker. And then on your left, on the floor, back behind you.
There we go.
Yeah, that chest there is supposed to have. Yeah, it's refilled of energy weapon ammo.
That's fantastic. Add that microfusion. How much inventory do I have? Yeah, see, I'm running out of inventory.
All right, show me what's in your apparel. Show me what's in your.
So anyways,
you're gonna have to go to one of these days. Yeah, what you carry on you? What the fuck are you carrying on you?
A mini suit, a boomer flight suit, because I mean, why not?
Just get rid of it.
I got 2 sets of power armor, but look, this one's almost full. That's pretty good.
Why do you have the combat armor reinforced if you're not using it?
I don't know. You said it was good.
Yeah, use it.
Hold on to that.
Actually, use it. Don't put on the dang radiation suit. Oh my god.
Although I could repair it with this.
Why the hell do you have so much stuff? Get rid of the Fiend stuff. The Fiend stuff is trash. Get rid of all that. What the hell do you have all that? Oh my god. He's got a goddamn arsenal on.
This is a normal person's inventory.
No,
right?
you hardly ever need any of that. Just get rid of it.
I need my Desperado cowboy hat.
You'll never use it.
Check that out. Look,
you'll never
aren't
use
I fashionable now?
Just get rid of it. Alright, show me your weapons. Show me your weapons.
This armor's broken. Hang on. See, like, what if I needed to repair it with, like, sexy sleepwear, for example?
Oh my god.
I do love how I could just, like, pick up random crap like that and just, like, repair my,
Well, did you repair it all the way yet? No, you didn't.
No, but it's, like, most of the way there.
Just repair it all the way. Get rid of crap out of your inventory.
No, because it's not
Oh
efficient.
my god.
Look, if I do that, this will get to, like, 120%, but it only goes up to 100%, so I'm losing, like, 20%.
It doesn't matter. You could get another one of those.
Nonsense.
Oh my god.
There's a reason I got all my inventory, so I'll have it when I need it. I don't gotta find it.
Yeah, I just want to carry the whole world on my back casually.
Where was the helmet? I had a good helmet on. See, that's the problem with this game. There's too much junk.
You only have to like 2 things that are in peril at any point in time.
Okay.
What's in your weapons?
I was gonna say, but you haven't even seen the weapons.
Oh no! Put those damn. Oh my god! Just
what if I need 2 plasma rifles, 2 laser
my
rifles,
god.
and 2 of these RCW?
No! Just get
what if I do?
No!
That's why I gotta hold on to
Oh my god! You're killing me. just
honestly, the laser rifles would repair the laser rifle. But the plasma rifles, I don't know why I have those. I must have picked them up at some point.
Is there a way to show my mouse up on your screen? Can Discord do that?
I don't think so. I know, like, Slack can. Also, is this your chainsaw? Did you drop a chainsaw before we left?
Can you pick it up?
Yeah, I think I can under waste 20. So low. Oh, neat.
Time of day changed.
For a minute there, I thought you did that.
Seeing as I couldn't possibly be in your game, but
I mean, it was just, like, so sudden, you know?
Yeah, those like crowd control features when you're like streaming.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Anywho. Third person or first person, I'll let you decide.
However you want to play it. I was playing first person these days.
I was doing a lot of third person just so I could see my character, but obviously it's worse when you're trying to actually do combat.
You get plenty of ammo.
Yeah, I do now. I just got like 300 out of that locker.
Alright.
We were loading up on microfusion.
I would recommend going back to the road and just going up the Black Mountain. You can... Okay, oh, hey, you remember where the centaurs were? You remember how we went to go to kill those centaurs?
That's a while back.
Yeah, if you, that's an easy way to get to there. If you want to like do more stealthy. If you don't want to like go fighting a bunch of enemies and just want to do it fast. Yeah, it was that way to the north. Or I guess to the east. To the east. Well, you're a little past it now. So, yeah, you should be able to go through that way.
Oh, no.
Wow, you really are, Mr. I shoot every little enemy.
What do you mean? You got to.
That's XP being left on the table.
Exactly. You know how much XP you need. 5,000 kills level up in this game. It's supposed to be going this way.
You can. Never mind. That's a lie.
Man, there sure are a lot of these.
Yeah, particularly with climbing like the main mountain.
Well, oh man. Oh, look at that. I'm actually level 19. I thought we got off last time. I was only level 16 or something.
You could play the DLCs now if you dared. All right. If there's a guy coming at you and he's not an enemy, don't shoot him.
So quick save, kill him, then reload, and don't.
This is a dangerous place, human,
What is
especially for
that?
your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
I love the lip syncing. Do you get any audio from this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. What makes this place dangerous?
You must have heard her radio broadcast. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha.
Oh, okay. What a
She
fantastic
took
name.
control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Oh, okay, so it's a super mutant place then. Yeah. Let's persuade him, I guess.
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck.
Cool. So we got good God, look how fast he is. Why can't we run that fast?
All the super mutants are that fast.
Dude, that's so unfair. I want to be a super mutant.
You don't hear Tabitha there talking on the
I
radio?
thought I did. Oh,
Yeah, it's Tabitha talking. That's her.
I can't hear it though. That's her?
Yep.
Okay, if you say so.
Do you remember I told you about the super mutants and the Nightkin when we did that?
Yeah.
Hence the crazy. She's a Nightkin and she's up there schizophrenic and took over this like super mutant area.
Whoa, did the game just get like really high contrast?
This area has actually got a filter on it. It's meant to be like that.
Okay. We'll do another quick save.
Yeah, all the super mutants you'll see from here forward are going to kill you. So those guys will shoot and kill you.
Wait, I can just shoot their weapon launch?
Yep. You can use VATS.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
And you can shoot their weapons out of their hand.
Oh, is that what I should do? I don't actually know how to use VATS very efficiently.
Yeah, you can shoot the weapon out of their hand, or you can just go for the headshots.
I'll just do one there, and then... Oh yeah, look at that. I'm just gonna stand there and take it. Very good.
Yeah, take it like a
He
champ.
doesn't even have a face anymore.
Yeah, he shot his eyes out.
Oh, there's like no cover here.
I recommend some medics if you have any. Maybe perhaps put on your combat armor.
Medics. Oh, hold up, is my armor broken?
You still have the spacesuit on. Just put on the combat armor. It's got better damage threshold by a lot.
It's got like...
This way you don't burn through your spacesuit.
Yeah, but I also can't repair this armor very well. So where is that?
Up. It was up. The combat armor reinforced.
Alright, I'll take that. Medics.
It was, yeah.
DR25, dude.
Damage resistance.
Oh,
Yeah, you've had just a 20 of that just hanging out.
I didn't know those things were a thing.
Don't forget you have the action points for VATS.
Hang on. When you like to use an actual good gun. Or better yet, I've got, I don't know, dynamite, why not? Dang, guys are pretty quick.
Actually, explosives are better to use with the VATS because it keeps your target still when it explodes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy.
With a grenade. Wherever my grenades are.
Wait,
Whoa!
you have a whole arsenal of grenades.
So it seems. What is 3? Did I get 3 grenades?
Yep, you'll do 3 grenade animations.
Oh, you said it came too slow.
Oh my god, the other guy's just...
After this. Just, oh my god. Stop throwing the grenades at heal, man. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
I just took like 5 pounds of lead in my gut. Dude, I'm just gonna take another medic. And then just load up on stim packs. Actually, you know what? To give us some sunset sarsaparilla. Alright. Sleepy time's pretty good. Let's go. It's a little worried he's gonna keep.
Don't you have the Bozar?
I think I do, actually. I do. Good thinking.
Alright, sure don't go to where the centaurs are because where the centaurs was an easier way to get up the hill to where you need to be.
Dang. I'm kind of tempted to grab one of these. Look at their DPS.
You could fuse them together.
Yeah.
Just have the one minigun.
25. Oh, that's fine. Oh, the Bozar does do more. But I'm running low on ammo for that. Yeah, 218 is not half bad. It's also conveniently a place to sleep right here. Alright, so where are the where were the centaurs?
They were... Yeah, so they were over there, yeah, they're over on that side. You might be able to get to them. You might have to go back, but you should be able to just go around all this up there. Basically, we're trying to go to that those buildings that are on the cliffside, and there's one little way to get up there.
Oh, there's a bunch of super mutants over there, though.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned the centaur thing earlier, because you would have been able to just kind of skip those.
You act like I knew where the
Yeah, go back to those Hidden Valley. Yeah, go back to the Hidden Valley. And there's too many enemies.
There's enemies. I can wait, though? Okay.
And then go east.
East. Here we go. So out here.
Yeah, so that was like that pathway there that took us to those centaurs where that Brotherhood of Steel body was.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That was weeks ago. I mean, I remember fighting the centaurs. I just don't remember, like, spatially where that was. See, this is what the game is all about. I should have had a freaking minigun from the beginning.
Yeah, you go that way, more to your left, to that north side.
Should we go through this little path? Right here. How bad is the delay?
It seems to be pretty good. It's the bit rate that's... Yeah, it's the bit rate.
I am streaming in 4K, so I could, like, stream lower. Maybe it'll be better.
If that's an option you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I'll do that now. Let's see. I'll do
1440p.
2K, and we'll see. How's that?
Alright, it's a little bit better.
It's a little, I'm like losing frames for some reason. Alright, so there's radiation, which means it's time to put on the spacesuit.
Oh my lord.
Come on.
That's what the
40
Rad
rad
X is for.
Yeah, but Rad X is going to be 40 resistance. It's going to be like 20.
Alright, there should be a way to get around to the side of the mountain, which has like a little pathway up to it.
Oh, side of the mountain.
Yeah, you see where like those antennas are? You're trying to go up to those that antenna array.
Yeah, let's see. This looks like it's a path.
And you're trying to get to that building there.
The dome?
Yeah, that building to your left is where we're trying to be.
Okay.
Hey, you made it to Black Mountain. So I will say the game doesn't tell you this, but there's a key under the staircase there.
Key under the staircase.
Yeah, you can't get to it from the side. You can see there's like a pile of dirt there or gravel. That's a key.
Yeah. Interesting. Probably take me 3 years to find.
Oh, there's a guy on top of that tower. He has a rocket launcher. He's invisible.
Is that
Your spacesuit isn't helping you here.
wow.
His spacesuit's gonna be completely destroyed. You're about to die.
Thank you, I can see.
Just in case you couldn't tell, put down a super spin pack.
Can't be, well, now it's kind of a waste.
No, do it. Just do it. You're gonna need it.
It's a waste. I only got like 6 of those. I'm gonna need all 6 of them in a second.
No, this will probably be the hardest fight you'll probably do in a while.
Medics. What does Jeff do?
Your armor needs to be changed.
What makes you say that?
It's completely broken.
Where do you see that?
I just saw it under apparel.
Oh yeah. Would you look at that? Fine, we'll use the lame combat. I don't even repair it either.
You have nothing to repair with. Oh my god.
Can I take multiple medics?
I think that it gives a longer timer to it. Now you become addicted.
Ah, I became addicted.
That guy has a legendary rocket launcher, by the way.
Whoa. Okay, now we take a super med pack.
Don't forget to do a dock bag as well.
Should I do that afterwards?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, let's use that now. He's got like 1 ticket. Oh, god dang, what are you doing? I just like tap that. Oh, there's still something. You know, despite it being a minigun, it's got some surprisingly good accuracy. That's what it does in this game. Was it this Annabelle thing?
Yeah, it's a legendary rocket launcher. Or missile launcher.
Pretty good. I'll take the Annabelle. Yeah, I love the sound of it.
You had to fire it again.
Okay. What is that, Jake?
I do believe you hit those. Yes. And it was 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought a lot of the jank was the multiplayer mod. I might have been mistaken.
Nope. This is a very janky game.
Super stim pack. Kind of want to see what these guys had. Wow, light machine gun. Wonder if I can repair
Actually,
the
yeah, the light machine gun can be repaired into the minigun, I think.
Really? That would be pretty good right now. Could probably do the Bozar if I can't do the minigun. Can. Yeah, can't do the minigun.
Yeah, I think it's just because like one's a heavy and one's a regular.
How are these super mutants sleeping? So I hear a radio, but I don't see it. Okay, and it's coming from the dumpster. You want to go here, right?
Yes, you go in there. There's no one in here. Tabitha doesn't show herself until after you get out of here.
What is the quest exactly? We need to install the remote signal transmitter on one of the consoles there. Okay.
I think it's upstairs.
I can't.
Your guy's too dumb. He's an
Yeah.
idiot. He can't do nothing. Until he's like suddenly smart enough to like whack somebody's legs together and they're repaired.
He's just technologically not very smart.
Yeah, this part always got me. It's like where was this room key? Like
He was just the pilot. What the heck?
it's a crazy schizophrenic super mutant. Oh, there she is.
Why are you activating bats?
She actually.
Does bats take like 20 times?
Yes.
Wow, this is annoying. I just want to click the weapon. Highlight the weapon.
Nope.
My mouse is on the weapon. Stop. What,
You
what
can't
are
do any.
you doing?
Just do anywhere. Just do anywhere.
Yeah, I'm still somehow doing this. Whoa. Actually, kind of wanted to see what Tabitha looked like. It was just like a 90s perm. Or not a 90s, but a 70s.
Yeah, you take that.
Why does it have so much value?
It's for some side quests that you'll never do.
You know what? You're right. I never will.
I believe it's radar console. Install remote signal transmitter.
All right.
Do you want to go do you want to go save a Mexican guy? Oh, there's lots of ammo in these crates, by the way.
You say lots, but like 6.
Just take all of it. Just push A. Just push A.
1.
There's one below it, and there's another room with some more.
Oh, that one had a varmint rifle. God dang it. See, this is why my inventory just grows infinitely.
just put things together, dang it. What can you repair it into?
I was hoping that sleepy time. Caravan shotguns. Wow, these are all fully repaired. That's actually kind of funny. Why do I have so many caravan shotguns? Are they valuable or something?
Do you have a hunting shotgun at all? No. No, you don't.
Interesting. Anywho.
Well, you can maintain on there.
Yeah, but they were all fully repaired. So I just
Alright, there's more ammo to be had if you want more ammo.
Sure. I've already used 500 rounds.
You can just... Alright, that's fine. You can just go up those stairs and drop off the building. Yeah, go into that building to your right. Yeah, go in there. Yeah, there's it's a storage room. There's nothing in there to kill you. And there's chests to your sides.
There's a treasure hunt.
Yeah, there's a little scavenger hunt in the room. It's kind of neat. And there's ammo in there.
Oh, that is pretty solid.
There's another varmint rifle for you.
I don't want another varmint rifle. Wait, what, did I pick up one?
Yes.
God dang it. This is why I was used to picking things up one at a time.
Proceeds to not just take it. Oh my
Stupid varmint rifles.
Don't
Two
go
bottles.
doing things in this room. Don't do it. Don't do it, Taylor. Don't do it. You'll be here 3 hours if you stay in here.
Let's check out this scavenger hunt thing.
No.
To whom it may concern, you. We got some pretty good stuff from the last raid, and unlike last time, I don't want any incidents. The only logical conclusion was to hide everything throughout this room. If you can read this, you have my permission to use any items that you can find. Stuff I hid. Missile launcher. 3 missiles. Why is it like so oddly specific?
It's Tabitha we're talking about here. A crazy, schizophrenic, super mutant. Yeah, all those chests, those big chests. I think there's only the last one. What?
I'm over encumbered.
Why did you pick them
See
up?
how you get over encumbered by just picking up good stuff.
Why did you pick those up? Why did you pick up garden gnomes? What is in your what's in your miscellaneous? What is in your miscellaneous, Taylor? What is in here? Oh no! Get rid of that. You haven't.
No, none of it has weight.
Garden gnomes have weight. Leaf blowers have weight. Get rid of those garden
Why
gnomes.
do I have a leaf blower?
Get rid of garden gnomes, damn it.
I'll get rid of all of them, but not the intact one. That one's valuable.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
Well, the sheet music weighs a pound for some reason. 2 pieces of paper.
Oh my god.
I thought I picked up like 20 garden gnomes. Where are they? I need like a circle.
Damaged garden gnomes, you just passed it. At the very top of the D's.
Yeah, but it might be worth it.
It's not. It's not worth it because it just isn't.
I don't even think I have inventory to loot anything. Oh, dude, it's the Dwimeric puzzle box.
Oh, can you fix the guy? Oh, you don't have science.
Dang. Yep, garbage. Okay, let's get out of here. I'll be here all day.
Go save Raoul. Go into that other building. Yeah, that one. Yeah, go into that building. The door's on the other side.
Why isn't the door in the front? Who designs a building like that?
You went around the longest way to get into this building.
Oh my god, you're right.
It was right there.
All
All right. This room's a little puzzle, so I'll let you figure it out. Actually, you may not be able to save him. I don't know. Oh wait, no, you should be able to save him.
It doesn't matter. I'm not invested in this. That is a pretty neat server rack, though. Or 2U server.
Don't do it.
Alright, what do we got?
Read the entries.
There's a lot of entries here.
Lots of reading to do.
No, they're kind of...
Do you want me to do some?
I'll start with this. I'll start with the first few. As if I don't have enough pointless things to do here. Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs I do, so here's my first log entry. I fixed up several old terminals, excuse me, that were left over in the intact buildings here. I wonder what she's planning to use them for. Apparently the mutants raided a caravan today. One of their rifles jammed. Took about 7 minutes to fix. I also performed minor maintenance on the broadcasting tower outside. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled a switch there and taken this accursed station off the air. No doubt she would have killed me soon afterward, but it might have been worth it just to see the look on her face. The mutant with the scar across his face, whom I've taken to calling Cuddles, stopped in today and asked me to fix his car. I told him that's outside my expertise and seriously thought he was going to kill me. These entries are best left for people in tech, I guess. For that relatableness anyways. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me. Now they lock me up in the next room whenever I am not working on something. Oh, and I fixed a toaster. Okay. Cuddles came in about his car again. He even brought a container of gas, and asked if that would help. I tried to tell him that gas was not the problem, and he got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him herself before things got too ugly. Wow. At least I don't have to hear about his damn car anymore. Well, I guess I'll just finish them up here. Tabitha came in today and said she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock of my door to require a password using one of the other computers I fixed. I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. The password is 1 through 9. Like anyone who cares will ever read this.
It's that terminal there.
I could tell the only other fucking terminal in this entire
Oh, you gotta disengage the lock.
Yeah, I know. I was just
Now go get your treasure out of the door.
that toolbox.
Oh my lord.
Oh no. He's a ghoul.
Took you long enough. So can I go now?
Wait, why does he just? What do you mean?
Sorry. I assumed the only reason you'd fight past a horde of super mutants and pick the lock on my cell is if you heard my cry for help on the
I
radio.
love that he's just got like ramen noodles over here.
But maybe you're just sightseeing. So since the door's open and all, can I go now?
Sure, enjoy your food.
Alrighty then.
I think I already know enough
I'll
about him
just
at
head
this
out.
point.
Alone. By myself. Into the dangerous waste.
Build your find for home
If
and
by
be
some
amigo.
chance you want to find me again, and if by some even greater chance the coyotes haven't picked my bones clean, I'll be at my shack.
Yes, because I know where your shack is.
Actually, I think we did pass it at some point. It's literally called Ryo's Shack.
Oh, I have no idea.
He's great.
Oh, hey, level up.
Yeah, let me see what those stats are all about.
Now you can finally see this. You only really need more speech.
I put more in the guns. I put your guns at least 90 or higher.
Oh, we got 14 points.
Your energy weapons are at nothing.
Yeah, I know. But check my explosions out.
They're got
Explosives.
nothing. You might as well sell all those grenades. Those are doing no good.
Nah, the grenades are great AoE. And honestly, I did invest a little bit in the energy the last couple levels. Alright, here's the worst part of leveling up. The, like, world's worst perks.
Check the bottom and see what the most recent stuff is.
Oh, is that where do they actually sort it that way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, kind of do. Cool. That would have been helpful to know ages ago. Okay, so that's pretty decent. If you kill a target in VATS, 20 action points are restored, so you can just keep going through VATS. For each crippled limb you have, you do an additional 10% damage. Yeah. When you choose the Explorer perk, every location in the world is revealed on your map, so go out there and explore.
That one's kind of good if you're like a noob and you don't know where to
Yeah, that
go.
one's actually really good. I would have loved that a while back. At this point in the game, it's like,
You're gone to all the locations unless you plan to explore the whole map.
Nah, pretty much gone to, like you said, all the important locations. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal for you. That actually would be pretty good. Because I bet you I'm not, like, meeting the requirement for that minigun. Although that's also pretty good action, boy. Because I haven't used VATS before. 15 extra points might be good. Do they want you to do melee? I've actually got some decent stuff here for that. So half these perks so far are all about VATS. Okay, quick question. Does this only do limb damage? Or is it talking about, like, damage in general?
It's just like the damage threshold your limbs will need to receive to become crippled.
Okay, gotcha. So, not that good. I've got plenty of doctor's bags, I'm not worried about that. Although the here and now is pretty solid. See, the problem is, in most games, something like here and now would be like the worst possible perk to pick. But instead, all these other perks are really garbage. I think I'm going to do weapon handling, because I think there are some weapons that I'm not meeting the strength requirements for. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Or I got an achievement. Did you hear the achievement sound?
If I did, I probably didn't notice it.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Alright, that was Black Mountain. You have too
Alright.
many enemies nearby.
How'd you know? Oh! They're like goofy fast.
Yeah, because they're super
Also,
mutants.
Doing like weird,
They're advanced humans. Don't do it. Don't pick those up. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna pick them up.
I can
Even I
see you going. I can see you seething on the other, going.
Even I have limits, and that limit is 440, I believe. No, 450.
You have quantifiable limits.
Alright, Hidden Valley, here we go. Now I gotta find which one of these bunkers it was again.
It's the one right here.
Although it
Yeah, that
does-
one.
It does look like my thing's working in the bottom left,
Huh.
so that's kinda nice. I do wish it did sort of a Skyrim with an overlay in the world, but, you know, can't have it all.
Those design philosophies weren't created just yet.
What do you mean? This came like a year after Skyrim. This should be the superior game, as far as tech goes.
Nah. They were running out that. They were basically developing this when Fallout 3 got finished.
Yeah, I do kind of get the feeling that it was like, this probably was done in parallel with that.
Like, all the Brotherhood of Steel stuff, like, all those are the same assets and everything.
I think it was this one, right? Look at me, I memorized where to go.
Greetings, my friend. Yes, we've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future effort. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon
I'm
you
a
the title of
paladin.
Paladin of the Brotherhood. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question, given our current state. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well.
I get a third power suit.
Now, I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it. First, let's go over how to put it on.
Oh, thank God they skipped it. Oh no, they didn't
There.
skip it.
I think you've got the knack of it now.
Okay, they did. They did.
You
okay.
should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you. You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and you're... Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for us that to do otherwise would be a crime. I just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart
Don't
in
worry,
all
I'll
your
keep the
dealings.
Brotherhood's interests at heart.
Remember that you will always
You
have
will
a
all
home
be in my
here.
heart.
Just
Because you're not gonna
deceased.
be in the real world anymore.
You won't be among the livings here soon. Alright, now you can put on the power armor.
Why don't they give me another power armor? Why aren't I overweight?
You are.
Oh, I see. Well, that would explain some things. Which power armor did they give me?
You get the faction power armor, though.
Is that not good?
You should have a non-faction armor. You can go buy some from the shop girl.
I mean, is the Brotherhood of Steel like enemies of people?
Yeah, scroll down more. Yeah, there's your the non one. I would keep those and repair those.
It's like horrendously broken.
Yeah, it's an old model. I just repaired all at once.
Yeah, I think so too. One of the few times I will concede on that. Fiend Warrior helmet, perfect. Not the sunglasses.
You can't even wear the sunglasses when you have power armor on.
Slave scarf tattered. I don't know. I might need that.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
Let's do the rebreather. That's the perfect thing to do here.
That's supposed to be a quest item. I'm supposed to be able to have that on that list.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, there you go. You got power armor on. Are you happy?
hey, sweet. I look like Mr. Fallout himself.
I look like John Fallout.
I mean, look, you even got the minigun. This is not like Mr. Fallout himself. That
Mr.
is
Fallout.
the quintessential Fallout armor.
Most people would probably like look at the Pip-Boy guy.
Pip-Boy guy. What do you mean?
Yeah, the face of all the Pip-Boys, all the little cartoony faces.
Oh. I just gotta remember how to get out of here.
Alright, do you know what to do now?
I have no idea.
You need to
If
blow
I
up the
were
bunker.
playing alone, I would look up a guide.
You gotta blow up the bunker.
Yeah, because there's no way I can kill these guys with a minigun.
You can do it sneakily. What's your sneak at?
See about that.
What's your
14.
what's your sneak? Oh no.
It's a nice, crisp 14. You know, you might even call me an expert.
So he's got a card on him, McNamara.
Okay.
And
Hello?
that paladin there, Harden, he has a card on him as well. And you need to
I think
steal
I
them.
would.
Yeah, so you need to steal it from him. Pickpocket. Don't forget the quick save.
Pickpocket. I get you. I don't think I can.
Yeah, scroll down. It should be on
Whoa.
him.
He's got some good power armor.
He doesn't have it on him. He's supposed to have it on him. It might be the other guy that has it on, the Ramos guy.
Can I kill him quietly? Do you think that would work?
No, they'll know.
Okay, dang. Sometimes it's hard to tell with these games, but sometimes Skyrim is the same.
And plus, you don't have your sneak high enough. You wouldn't be able to do the crit damage. But yeah, if you go on him, you can see there's a card on him. When you
Just gotta wait a
pickpocket.
second for the hidden part to pop up. Why does he have 159 robes? Dude's a little too dressed.
What? Okay, I don't think
This
that's.
guy might be a little.
But wait, it's
obsessed.
supposed to be on him. Okay, I think the game might be a little glitched right now, actually.
You think?
you don't say. Okay.
318 pounds of robes this guy's got. Him might
my
prove you right.
The wonder why he hasn't got up and moved. Why is he walking so slow? He's got the whole wardrobe on his inventory.
He's got a Macy's on him.
He's got the whole JC Penney's upstairs. He's got the West Wing.
About the key cards, then.
So you're supposed to blow up the bunker.
So how do we normally do that? We get the 2 key cards, and
There's
like
3
a
key
place to
cards.
stand?
You get the 3 key cards from the head scribe, the head master, and the head paladin.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you go to the bunker thing, you generate a code, you put the code in, and you run. The moment you put the code in, all the Brotherhood is still trying to attack you, so...
I very much want to do that, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hello?
We
I mean, if it doesn't exist,
might be doing a little bit of,
what is
You know,
this?
might be doing a little bit of console commands, if you would.
Yeah, I think so too. But what is this?
A super sledge?
Oh, dude, I have inventory now. Hang on.
Oh my lord. You don't even have melee build. There's power armor on the table there you can pick up.
Is this better power armor?
It's the same one stuff, you can just repair it into it.
I don't need to though. Fully repaired. Can I get a house to display my super sledge?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you have an obsession with getting a house one day?
No. I just want a house someday.
It's not an obsession, it's just a thing that I just naturally want to do.
I feel like, you know, not being homeless is probably something most people want to do. I mean, is that like, can you call that an obsession? I don't know. I don't think you can.
Well, is money an obsession?
That can be, yes.
Alright, this guy here, that guy in the red, he has a key card on him.
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR.
Alright.
At this rate, they'll be
Now
running
he's
the
just,
whole region.
I'm hidden and he's just talking to himself. Very good.
Yeah. All those guys are...
Regulations.
Oh.
You made
Oh,
him
I
mad.
gotta call it.
But yeah, those terminals there,
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, I need to get going.
so that guy there, the green terminal, don't do it.
Can I
She's...
just like bonk him over the head?
Nope. They'll attack you.
I mean, don't I gotta kill them all anyways? Maybe I just have to do it the old-fashioned.
So that green terminal is the one you get the code, and that's the guy you plug the code into.
Self-destruct terminal. What is this?
Yep, you gotta have all 3 cards.
So because he caught me, I didn't get it right.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Is it a % chance, or is it sort of like, oh, you're too low, you're gonna fail every time?
It is a %
terms-
chance.
I heard some
Can I
special squad of
kill
rangers
him
is on
without
its
other
way to the
people
Vegas
rushing in
area.
here?
Guess the
The other
NCR
girl's
are finally
there.
getting serious about fighting the
Can I
Legion.
kill them both before the other people rush?
She might
in? Well,
leave, actually.
Yeah. Go on, go on. Alright. So
I mean,
anywho,
I guess try to quick save on this one. I don't know how you're gonna not kill McNamara or Ramos.
I'll do one more sneak. But if he gets angry at me for sneaking, oh, he already called me. Bam! I told you I could bonk him over the head. You didn't believe me. Look at that.
Yeah, but
I
are
got
they?
naked. I got a bunch of crap.
Yeah, they're all aggroed at you now.
Are they really?
Yeah, see that red on the map?
Sure.
You ready to fight your way out of here?
How did they know?
Wait.
I need an explanation as to how did they know.
Oh wait, they're not aggroed anymore. But they might be when they see you.
Let's see what happens. Just so this game doesn't have like a detection feature where it's like,
Oh, they're not aggroed at you.
We just had word that the town
Okay.
of Prim is
See, I
now
like this
part of the
game.
NCR.
It's a
At
good
this rate,
game.
they'll be running the whole region soon.
That means you just have to kill people in their sleep.
unfortunately the other key cards don't exist. So we might have to do a little bit of cheesing here. Do you know what the commands are for the other two?
Do you want me to look them up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, do you have any other ideas?
Nope.
Got another way to do this without cheating. Then let's do that.
Nah, this is just because like we got into that position is what has caused it.
I think because we played multiplayer and this is originally a multiplayer thing, their inventories got really screwed up from sinks.
That would make sense.
159 robes. I think every time we got on it, probably shifted his inventory around and at some point lost all of the key cards. I really don't think we have another choice if we want to do it this way.
Alright, let me see what I can do for you here.
I mean, we could technically try to kill them all, but that would be like 3 hours of just saving and loading and trying my best.
What is this list? Where's the fan wiki? Where's my fandom? Why am I getting all the game FAQs? Alright, here we go. Fandom. Key items. Base game. What in the hell is this giant ass list? Okay, key cards. Elder's key card required to self-destruct Hidden Valley, but where's the code for it?
Was it like player.add item or something? I don't even know what
yeah.
that command was.
Yeah, we'll get us the key card if it doesn't actually carry contain back to where heard in depending on value 1 quest start to self.
It might be like a technical thing. Like look for a technical tab. I've seen that before.
This is on fandom. They have a technical tab.
It's on one of the wikis. There's like 3 of them. Let's see. Head Paladin key card.
I don't have codes for these.
Yeah, technical. Here it is. So the Head Paladin's one is 00164 5E5. Yeah, Head Paladin's key card. Now we need to find the other one. What was the other one called?
It's Head Paladin. We have the
Head Tech guy. What was his name?
it was Head Scribe and Elders. You're looking for Elders card.
Okay. So let's see where the elder one is. Head Scribe. Elders key card. There it is.
Then what
Yeah,
is
there's
this
a
list if it doesn't have all these items?
So I'm on the fandom one.
Yeah.
And you know where the icon and the quests and part is in the like picture? Well, I don't know the picture. There's a
Oh, there's a
technical
tech. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it now.
tab, so we can just use that.
I didn't see that before. Alright, now you can generate a password. And do it as close to legitimate as you can.
And I mean, I wish I like went through the effort of bonking of other people in the head, but it's fine.
Yeah, you can just go straight in guns blazing. And now you go to the other terminal. Yeah, that's generated. Yeah, do that terminal now. And get ready to run.
Oh shit, I didn't read it. What did it say?
Oh, actually, don't forget, if you want to buy anything, now's the time to do it.
Good idea. Let's go buy some. Let's
Oh.
actually see what they have.
It's not there.
What?
You keep going. Nope, other way. Take a right.
Yeah, I've never been to the store here, so I have no
Take
idea
a
where it
yeah.
is.
Keep going,
We just had word that the town of Prim is
Take a
now
right.
part of the NCR.
and you want to take a left. Take another left.
Okay.
Keep going left.
That left?
Nope, that's the med room. And take a right.
Very
There she
close
is.
to
And then talk to her.
Have you heard
that.
the
Yeah, I've
news?
literally never been here.
Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown.
Cool. Lifted the lockdown. How helpful. But anyways, you guys should stay in here for a few more days. You know. Prepare yourselves. All that.
How about just call everybody home just for a little party? I'll bring some booze around. Just let me go get some real quick. Just ignore that alarm. That alarm, don't worry about it. It's broken.
Plasma, yeah, it's garbage. I can't even repair the plasma rifles and other things. The laser rifle I can repair into something.
Go to the apparels and I guess buy the 50T51B power armor from her. It's better. Yeah, you can. That T51, the 51B is the better armor. Pretty sure it's the best armor in the game for power armor wise.
Oh well.
Even the Remnant armor isn't actually as good.
What is... Oh, light MG. Okay.
Light machine gun, extended drum.
Ooh, I have this. Oh, you know what? I thought I was looking at ammo. Alright, you know what? Look, as well, that is extra damage. That's pretty good. I have no idea how to attach those either. I don't know what special rounds are for. Sure, I'll take those. I'll take those. 12 gauge. I don't even think I have 12 gauge. 40. Oh, yeah, the grenades are ammo. Wow. 69. Fantastic. Ah, god dang it. Whatever. Wasn't done buying, so I guess it doesn't make a big difference.
You got so many caps anyways, you can just buy their whole inventory. Not bat an eye.
I actually gained caps from some of the junk I just sold. Even despite buying all that other junk. I don't think I need this revolver. Oh no, I don't need 4 of these though. I don't think I'm supposed to have 4 of these. That must have been a glitch. This thing's weigh 8 pounds a piece. It's kind of ridiculous. Sure. I will keep 1 laser rifle to repair. And yeah, it doesn't look like I want to sell any of the rest. Should I sell the T45 stuff then?
You can just fuse it in with the repair.
Oh yeah, okay. I see now. It's not fully repaired. Good call, good call. And then, sure, you can buy your superior's body armor. He doesn't need it anymore. Alright, let's get out of here.
Pleasure doing business.
Does it look any different?
Yes.
Oh, actually looks worse. Well, the body armor looks worse, but the helmet looks better, I think. I can't
They do
tell.
not match at all.
Yeah, what's up with that? I have like 2 different teams working on this. Why? That dude's creeping me out. You see this? You seen this?
He's trying to go fight something.
You see this right now?
Hey, look at their guns.
Okay, you guys have fun with that.
Did you see their guns were how they were held? Not the other ones.
What the heck? Dude, I think they're looking for someone, and I don't want to be that someone, so let's get out of here.
You probably because you aggroed them all earlier, and that's like them not recovering from the animation side of the thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
You didn't get to do the detonation.
I know, were we supposed to go through here? I can't remember how.
Yeah, you go out the same way you came in.
That's the thing I don't remember. I think it
Yeah,
was-
so you take a right. You take a right,
Sure.
and you go
This
up
is
and...
leaving. No, we're not trying to leave. We gotta go get the code.
Oh, you're trying to go? Yeah, go over that way and take a right.
Okay. So I was right. We do go this way.
I thought you were trying to figure out where the exit was.
No, we gotta blow them up before we leave.
Take a left. Nope. Wrong way. Yeah, there we go.
I do love how I just like one hit killed that one guy. And that was just like the end of it. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Where am I?
Nope, you looked
Oh.
right at it. There it is.
This place, okay. One last. Let's do a hard save. Why not? I'll probably be deleting saves later, anyways. Yeah. Soft-hearted devil. Most people say you're the devil himself. I haven't done anything yet, though. How did I-
And you get out of... You just run for it.
Okay, I don't remember how. You mind guiding me here?
Commencing attack.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Take a right. Take a right. Take a left.
It's not to the left or right.
Take a left. Nope, 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 nope. Go the other way. Yeah, there you go.
Why are they hitting me?
Because you set off the bomb inside their...
They didn't know that.
Sure they did. And there's a whole alarm going off that indicates bomb going off.
Yeah, but like, how do they know I'm the one who did that? No one
Because
even
you're
saw me.
looking... Nope, nope. You went too far. You went too far.
I'm about to die. I did die. Okay. Oh man.
All you had to
The
do...
hardest-
Hey, do you have a stealth boy on?
Do I can.
And then crouch, I guess, and attempt to walk out with that.
Crouch, really? Am I gonna make it out that quick?
There's no timer on it. It doesn't go off until you leave. Nope,
Oh.
wrong way. Turn around. There you go. Take a left. Take a right.
Okay, to this door.
Yes. And then take a left when you get up the stairs.
That's pretty cool, the optical shield. None of them seem to be in a hurry to leave, though, which is interesting.
Alright, you're good to go. I'll go back to Mr. House.
Can I get into a place to see the explosion?
Nope.
Wait, really? There's no, like... Oh! What is this?
I never seen that before. Oh, you caught the guards on their way back from their patrol.
Oh my god, really? Am I really that unlucky right now? Dude, they've destroyed like half my armor. Where's my medics?
You're mine.
I don't even have my machine gun out.
They're gonna need armor piercing if you want to kill them.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you're gonna need armor piercing to kill them.
I don't have armor piercing.
Yes, you do. Switch your ammo type.
I don't know how to do that.
You push the number 2 on your keyboard.
That's not
That's hollow point. You want armor piercing. You want the one that says AP.
I really just want to be out of this. How are these guys crashing?
Some great sound effects, that's for sure.
Well, now I can't wait for power piercing. I actually don't know how to get out of this place. It's just like the one place there's not an exit. You know that was armor piercing versus hollow point.
I can read the letters that say HP versus AP.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at AP in the top right above the stuff. Well, they don't really seem intent on chasing me, so I'll just leave it be. Anyways, looks like I can go. Oh, I think it just crashed.
Neat.
Oh, it did just crash. Fantastic. All right, I guess we go again.
Yep.
So how many quests do you think we are away from the I was gonna say the house ending?
It should be going back to him, talking to him, and then starting it.
Okay, that's good at least.
Let me know
I'm
when
gonna
you...
close my window real quick. All right, I'm back. Let me start the thing. The game is booting up anyways. I did a stream earlier without like specifying. Oh, here it is. Oh no. Oh, are you kidding me?
Because you didn't do a save.
Oh man, I couldn't freaking crash. That's such garbage. Alright. Let's like leave here while sneaky.
They'll probably spot you anyways. I didn't think about the patrols of being out at the time of night.
They're not here anymore. Okay, sure. Alright, I'll take it while I can.
Yep, and let's go back to Mr. House.
Oh, that's annoying. I couldn't see the darn things. Which one of these is Mr. House?
Middle of the map.
Vegas. Strip Northgate.
Yep,
Was it
that's
the
where you want to be.
I wonder why they don't just let you go straight to the strip.
Move along.
Console limitations is all. I'm gonna keep blaming that.
Look at that saturation. Do you see this color yellow? You know how often you'll see that? Never. This is the only place you're ever gonna see that.
Instead of the 6 kinds of gray. The 300 kinds of gray.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got a lot more than 6.
You know, it's kind of funny that apparently there's a thing with like millennial gray for some reason, and it was actually a pretty big meme. Coming up recently, it's like, oh, did you get in trouble with millennial gray in your house or something?
Oh, for like what do you call it?
Just like aesthetics and everything.
Yeah. But also because a lot of house flippers were using that like gray wood. And
Have you
everything.
destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel?
Yeah, they wiped it.
Single-handedly destroying a Brotherhood of Steel bunker is quite an accomplishment. Platoons of NCR troops have died trying to do the same. This welcome news comes just in time, as events in the wider world are coming to a head. Aaron Kimball, the president of the new California Republic, is going to visit Hoover Dam to boost morale.
Oh, looks like we got another one.
Yeah, sorry.
Apparently,
Never mind. This
he
one's
hasn't
pretty long.
considered the effect
Not
on
as
the
long.
troops' morale of seeing their
Well, we'll get where
beloved
we can.
leader get his brains blown out by a Legion sniper. I need you to make sure that no harm comes to President Kimball. It's fortunate that you've maintained good relations with the NCR.
Oh, I wonder what would happen if you didn't.
I've never actually done it, like, make Legion and NCR mad at you and go Mr. House route. I've never done that before. That's little things like that that get, like, brought up and, like, they change just those little nuancy things. And
I mean, I can't imagine he'd tell you to still do it. If, like, the NCR is going to shoot you on sight.
I think it tells you to, like, go to the embassy or something and talk to the guy there.
Yeah, tell me what you want to do.
Simple. An NCR ranger named Graham is in charge of security arrangements for the visit. Present yourself to him. Given your reputation, don't dally. The precise time of Kimball's visit...
Okay. Hoover Dam it is. go be a bodyguard. You know, a messenger is the perfect person to be that.
This is one of the few times in a game where there's animations on the vehicles. That's right. You're about to witness some interesting bits here.
Shit, I don't think I've seen a working vehicle in this game.
Yeah, don't get too excited.
I'm very
Actually, this is a mission that's better done when you're Legion, because there's a little more options to it and it's kind of neat.
We won't go quietly. The Legion
I actually don't know where to go.
can count on that.
Is it this building?
Also, the game won't fail you if you if Kimball dies. You'll actually be able to continue.
Is this them? Why do they have Brotherhood of Steel armor?
Nope, they're heavy troopers with makeshift power armor.
I guess it is like slightly different. Just barely.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time.
Alright, something is off about
Are you ready?
this. Specifically this. That is sitting way too high on his head.
That's a real 10-gallon hat, that's for sure.
I don't even think it's like touching his head. He's got like a levitating hat. Wait, hold up. What?
Ask your question.
I didn't even say anything yet. And he's already like, okay, you're helping me.
He radioed, Mr. House radioed ahead.
Have your weapons.
Oh.
Just don't do it.
Okay.
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to... I've also locked down access to critical locations. So...
Okay, I'm gonna need access everywhere.
All right, I'll give you full access.
Cool. Do we actually need to like follow
I
people
have
around?
a full itinerary.
God dang it! Give me an itinerary. Why don't you just tell me?
The Legion will definitely try something. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our... Someone like you, I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an... If there's... Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow.
Sounds like we're running prim now. Is it me or is the brother?
Glad you could join us. Most
was
of my
that
men
here?
are already
That was
on
some, like,
duty, and the crowd has already
crusty
started
audio.
gathering outside. The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the... So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes. President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or... Once you're ready, meet me outside on...
It stopped engaging us. Smartest move they ever made, you ask me.
Oh, okay. They're talking through a mask. That's why it's so crusty.
I'm honored to work with Lawson. He knows
Hey,
more about
we
the
won't
dam
go
than anyone.
quietly. Nice job. Legion can count on that.
Hello.
Hey,
Probably want to get a weapon that can actually shoot. You got any recommendations for what weapon I should use? Maybe the Bozar? Range? Accuracy?
Let's just say this whole section's not going to be very exciting. It's basically you're basically doing a cutscene, and you kind of have to. What it's kind of telling you to do now is like kind of explore around to the potential areas and just pick your spot that you want to be. Because you got hinted that a Legion sniper might be coming around. So where would a sniper want to be?
I don't know. Literally anywhere I can't shoot them, which would be pretty much anywhere in here. Even on these mountains.
Hey-o!
Alright, goodbye. I regret talking to you.
My ears regret hearing you.
That is far too much enthusiasm for this game. Sure. Is that dude on the outside? Oh, he is. Okay.
Is it me or is the brother?
Oh, no,
Nothing
he's
is
not.
going to
It's
happen to the
not the same
president
guy.
on my watch.
God dang it. Well, is he gonna arrive sometime today? Is that him over there?
No, you have to talk to Grant again, and it starts that sequence.
Yeah, but Grant has to come out.
Oh wait, you have to go to a spot where like a radio is that you can say that's the spot you're gonna be at.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that's one option. Can I like do right?
You better get out of here.
Man, these freaking NPCs in this game are just...
You made him a little mad.
Yeah, they're all a little mad. What do I do? Those are...
You better get out of here.
What?
Check your
Right through his head. We can reload now. Sorry, I had to...
You had to take vengeance.
There.
You had to get revenge on that one.
Yeah, man. I was just poking around, doing my security detail, and dude shoots me. Crazy. Zach Grant.
Is it me?
You're trying to go to those radios.
Engaging us. Smartest
Yeah, I
move
have no
they've
idea
ever
where the
made.
radios are. I saw one of them, so now I'm looking for the rest. I want to see what my options are. Unless there's only one.
And there's like the one back there, and I'm sure you can find the rest.
Is this a radio? No, it looks like a sign. Is that supposed to be water? Oh.
Don't do it. Don't go down there.
There's not gonna be a radio down there. My province, I wish I could run like twice as fast. There you go. That's a little better. Oh, I failed.
You went too far away.
How was I supposed to know?
You're just not.
Oh, he died?
Hey.
Okay, that kind of spooked me. First
Like,
thing they say-
you don't, like, that's what I'm saying, like, you don't, the quest can keep going.
I guess this actually gets blocked off eventually. So there's only one radio. I don't know where any of the other radios are.
Do you want to try it for legit, or are you just going to go with this?
I'll reload. Do the one radio I see. Seeing as I could not find other radios, I'll do the one right here.
Huh, wait.
Okay.
Is it supposed to be, you're supposed to either talk to him, or there's a...
Well, he was taking his sweet time coming out of the visitor center.
Sounds like we're running prim now.
Probably still
I'd
walking.
still
up
rather
the
take my leave at the
steps.
Where did he go?
I don't know. I thought he was still walking up the steps, but...
Because you're supposed to, like, say, though, this area is secure, and you're like, it starts.
Hey, I heard about...
Maybe the multiplayer game had a bigger effect on here. I'm not playing the multiplayer mod, so...
I guess talk to that guy.
German
Hey! He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice... He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys.
Yeah, he doesn't give me any information. Oh, is that Grant?
Yeah.
Oh,
You tell him that you did your sweep.
Have you finished your security?
let me save just in case we...
Have you finished your
issue of finding him
Looks
again.
like that's his vertibird coming right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got...
Vertebra. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, look at that. But there's nothing like going up, keep them in the air, it's only to the side. Wow. Honestly, that's pretty fancy. Too bad I can't see anything. I'll find the ladder. Or are they gonna try to shoot me again? Alright, I'm going up. I don't see the president.
Looks like you passed him right as you came up. Oh, you successfully disabled the bomb.
He's got a bomb. Is that the president?
Yep.
Hey.
Can I talk to him or will they kill me? Can't even talk to him. See, now there's a problem where it's like, what do I do and when are they going to shoot me? Because how the heck am I supposed to know? Well, they did say...
Where would a sniper be? That would have to sneak in and try to shoot.
I don't know, it could be any one of these guys. Seeing as they shot me last time.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth.
Whoa, what's that? You see that up there?
It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free.
Oh, he's looking at something.
Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old
Maybe you want to get
world
closer.
as a prospector. They suffered through war.
Looks like there's a ladder there on the side you can
Raiders
use.
attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevada. They endured. But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you,
It's too busy
answered the
roasting the
clarion call.
speech.
Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at
Oh, there's a dead body.
we made true on
Gotta
our
do
promises,
die first.
driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevada.
What are you doing up here?
Yeah.
Settle down. No one uses the radio until I know what's going on. Fuck it. You're more trouble than you're worth.
We carry the weight. And the limit for mine and of our leaders on that battlefield. It did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Louise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Rangers
Oh, it's
of
medium.
Treaty.
I can finally repair this. Oh, apparently I can repair this all along. Oh,
The
that's the
treaty
hell.
was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic.
Neat.
It was a covenant
No,
to
it's not.
protect
Yeah, use that radio.
against Caesar's legion and the tyranny of this regime.
Talk on it.
Hang on. I want to get that sniper rifle out first.
There are some back home who ask
How
me,
much zoom does this got?
but who are we protecting? What does
It's
the matter to
almost
us?
as much sway as the bows are.
Sometimes we forget
'Cause their gun's
that
so
the
low.
life of our society
And the
shines
wet, and the strength
beyond our
requirement.
borders.
It might be the strength requirement. We're all fine here, thank you. How are you?
Quit goofing off and clear the channel. I'll be damned if the president died.
Sometimes we take
Report.
those privileges for granted. That our
Damn it.
warriors fought
I
so
can't believe the
hard.
Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching him.
It's good that they believe me as some random dude.
I'll have a
who's,
security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the president's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not
see,
relax
I
until
shouldn't
he's
have
safe.
called him and to report. You could have finished the speech just fine.
That wherever Californians stand,
Those are basically options. If you play it multiple times, you can just get it out for it. Don't do it.
What if I became a sniper?
This was the same fire that burned in the heart
I gotta at
of
least
the
try
whole
to
world
play.
that preceded us.
It also gives me a good
We are
opportunity
the
to see.
heirs of that civilization.
Oh yeah, so he's pretty good at getting out of there. Man. Oh, I'm not very good at shooting. Hang on, let's try that again. Where'd he go? Oh, he's getting away. Ah, look at that.
And you defuse the bomb on that vertibird.
I know. Dang it, I helped him get away. I sabotaged myself. Alright, let's try that for real. Hopefully, like, the reloading doesn't screw up some things. Oh, dude, there's another dude. And I missed it. Hang on, let's try that again. Okay. I gotta see this. Let's see. Okay, there's just a dude with a knife. Okay. Oh, dang. Grant just blew him up. And off he goes. He wasn't here for very long, was he?
Now they couldn't risk any more development time on that animation for that vertibird.
Nope. That was a lot of animation.
They're like, oh, we gotta make sure this thing works. It's like the most important thing. Every quest line does this, by the way. The Legion one is interesting because you can like set that turret to shoot down the vertibird as it comes around. You can go join the sniper up on the top and actually do that job. And you can also go and put the bomb on the vertibird yourself.
Why?
So there's a lot of...
You may need to sabotage them, whether it's for the Legion or something else.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of options like that you can do to do it. So like if you're like a repair guy, you can do the that turret one. If you're a sneak guy, you can do the bomb one. And if you're a gun guy,
see how the things might actually overlap. So like for example, this quest, I bet you the Legion, if you went the Legion route, they'd be like, "Oh, we need you to kill the president."
yeah, you just join a guy out in the middle of the nowhere, and he's like tells you how to do it, and he's just like hanging out in the crowd with you.
What are we supposed to be doing? Inform Mr. House. Okay, so we actually just go back. I don't like how everyone runs faster than me.
Yeah, when they're in like a panic mode, and they're just like they're sprinting at 100 miles an hour.
I find that very unfair. I was expecting him to come into like one of these vehicles.
Nope, none of those have ever been made in a Fallout game.
Really?
As far as I know. I don't even think the opening of the 4 had any other vehicles move.
Though, I mean, I guess it makes sense. The vehicles aren't really like the point of the game. After all, if you did have vehicles, then it'd only be a step or two from like Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto.
A Fallout game where you can have nuclear bombs go off, but you also can Grand Theft Auto a car.
Ain't that like 76?
If not for you, President Kimball would be dead.
That's Fallout.
So you needn't feel guilty when the NCR's rout from Hoover Dam demolishes his political career.
What? Why is this just suddenly a thing? Did I miss something that was just said?
No, that's if you wanted to do an NCR route. It's given the option to pivot NCR or Yes Man.
Okay, that's just like such a bizarre, like, he was suddenly like, oh, good job, I'm, 2 quests away from beating the game, and now he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
You're done working for you as if you want to do NCR, kill you as if you want to do Yes Man.
Their assault on the dam could begin at any moment.
I think if I were to play this game again, I would definitely do the Yes Man stuff, but I want to see where Mr. House takes us.
Before that happens, I'll ask you to complete one other task. It may seem trivial, but that's far from the case.
Get to the point.
Between Lister and Helios 1 lies the molecular substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it is there that you jumpstart the lucky radiation storm reactor. Gain access to the substation.
How's like a substation really far away jumpstart a reactor?
Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station. The strain of defending Las Vegas from annihilation exceeded my power system's capacity. My primary reactor shut down. For years, I played a miser with my emergency power supply. I began to run out of reserves around the time I woke the first batch of Securitrons. Negotiating an allotment of power from Hoover Dam was crucial. That's what's powered the strip for the past 7 years. I needed the operating software on the... And to start the reactor itself requires a tremendous jolt of current. The NCR has its hands full now, of course. This is not a good time to be dependent on energy from Hoover Dam. When the Legion attacks, the NCR may cut power altogether.
And also, when you try to fight the NCR, just in case.
And I'll be needing a good deal more power than the NCR has allotted to the strip. Broadcasting encrypted VMQ-boosted command signals to hundreds of Securitrons eats up more power than you might expect.
Yeah, that would be very surprising because as far as I know, emitting and broadcasting signals is not a very expensive thing. I mean, emitting to 1 or 1,000 doesn't make a huge difference, as far as I know.
With this accomplished, all preparations will have been made.
So yeah, how many times have you done the Mr. House ending?
I've done them all at least 2 or 3 times just to get all the minor differences.
Okay.
But yeah,
so you at least listen to this dialogue a few times.
Well, at that point, I just click right through it because I know which one I need to click on to get to that one I haven't done.
Is that dude wearing a toga?
No, there's a farm.
That's
So,
all.
like, Mr. House
Toga.
is often kind of considered to be the one to do for the first-time player because it does give you the most requirements to, like, complete his quest line. Actually, that's the time to go to the Black Mountain Cave, by the way. The fast travel there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's no enemies. Well, there's some, but you can just walk right up to it. Oh, yeah, the NCR here will probably attempt to shoot you, so just be aware of that.
If I kill them, is it going to be like, oh, you lose favor?
You can go in and basically do the thing you need to do and walk out with before really taking enough damage to worry about.
Find out which direction we need to head in.
You're going that way. You can't miss it.
What was that? What is that thing?
Side quests you'll never complete. There's a lot of cool stuff with that thing.
Shoot, I won't even start it. Ain't gotta talk about completing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've seen this thing before when we were walking on the railroad. I don't remember seeing anyone here, though.
Because it was probably a different one.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I just go to the fence? And I guess I could. Oh, we're good enough.
Perhaps try a different entrance.
That's what I'm doing. We gotta do the big old long walk.
Yeah, because it's not that gate you're trying to get through anyways. It's that building there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Dang, he caught me. How did he know?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
This building feels like really tiny.
It's just a substation maintenance shack.
One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
Yeah, there's not really any way to like get through this without killing them.
Nope, and you go in, and they'll shoot you on the way out. You don't have to go getting guns a-blazing, though.
I don't even know how to get in. Is it through the garage door?
Is it me,
Oh.
or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest move they ever made, you ask me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You get to... Well, why not?
Alright, you're committed. You're committed. You gotta be committed. There's 4 of them. Be committed.
I like how you
Alright, you're free to go in.
Huh. So NCR doesn't like me.
So yeah, if you didn't retaliate and they just shot you, you don't lose your reputation.
It's like if they shoot me,
Yeah.
then I don't shoot them.
Yeah.
Bunch of junk. Honestly, that is what I plan to do, though. Hey. Oh, there's some window. Oh, they're all kind of pushovers.
Yeah, but at this point in the game, you shouldn't have any problems killing them. If you had a lot better NCR rating, they would have been a different story.
I don't want to do it in here. NCR trooper. What is that? His like spinal column or something? I honestly thought that was like a quest item or something. Anyways.
It's that thing behind you.
Which one's behind me?
Yes, getting close. There you go.
But should I reload and not piss them off?
That's up to you.
Am I gonna have to deal with the NCR after this? Am I gonna do more president guarding?
No.
Alright, let's go. Quick and simple. I've got a hard save anyways if it comes down to it. Yeah, I do have a hard save, right? Yeah. Let's go. Man, we're really pumping these quests out, aren't we?
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I'm losing some frames there. How is the stream on your end anyways? Is it doing okay?
I think so. I haven't checked it on the YouTube side though.
That's fine. That's not important.
Let's be real here. We knew this day was coming where we weren't going to be able to continue this because of the nonsense.
Yeah, I'm surprised we made it as far as we did, to be honest.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my... And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading.
I gotta go to Hoover Dam, that's where NCR is.
But this is the final game mission. You're here at the battle.
But now I've got to kill NCR and the Legion.
You know, you just got the merciful thug. You didn't get to like infamous or anything.
So they're not gonna shoot me on sight?
Oh wait, that top one. Hit that top one.
Yeah.
No cause for alarm. You'll have an escort of Securitrons to help you fight your way onto the dam.
Okay. Fine.
Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim. Even now, on the brink of battle.
Yes, shut up and tell me stuff. Yeah, what do we care?
I care because he is a known quantity.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Okay, let's get back to business.
We've accomplished a great deal, you and I.
I think you said
One
that a couple
last
times.
task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
You know how Dagother is like, he's got his like phrases. This is Mr. House's. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. That's his. Give her more.
The
Make
would
sure.
you kindly if you, phrase, if you would.
Yeah. Let's do this. It doesn't really matter. Oh, wow. Did you see that? This is like the first quality of life thing that the game just threw at me.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Here's your escort, your companion, your
I
lovely
was told
follower.
I'd have a squad. Why is there only
Nope,
one?
you get the one. You get more later.
I was very much lied to. And I don't appreciate that. Alright, looks like we gotta kill Mr. House when we get back. Where is he saying that?
It's the Great Khan guys. They converted over to the Legion.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I got I guess those are the army players. Wait, do they have a name? No, it's just... Yeah, look at that. That is your stereotypical New Vegas fat shot.
Glad that's over.
I need like 5 ammo. I need ammo for this. Oh, it does have some. Check it out. Got some more ammo.
Well, you're using the 5mm, not the 5.56 for the minigun.
Oh, is it really 5mm? God dang it. I knew it was 5 something. What about
Yeah, that's another side quest. Is converting the is telling the Great Khans to stay neutral in the fight.
It's kind of interesting that like it basically boils down to just 3 factions now, and
All the other sub factions are in between.
I don't think anyone else knows that Mr. House is really a faction at this point. I don't think they know he's as capable. What was I supposed to do? Control room in Hoover Dam. I don't think the control room will be in the visitor center, right?
It's a maze if you go in there.
I think it's at the very
You've done it now. Get rid of the next 3 hours in here.
Hey.
It's like a one-room thing. This is the control center, right? Okay, no. Why is there just some random dead dude?
Well, those Great Khans did just pop out of there, and that is now blocked off.
I mean, is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this where, or should I be jumping out?
That's a supply closet. You're in a supply closet. You're hiding in the closet.
This is where I'm supposed to go. Can't tell. For all I know, there's a door leading to some other place in the supply closet.
Legion can count on that.
What is that door? Is that leading outside? Alright, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. What's behind that door? It's a pretty cool thing. It'd be cool if they let me fire it.
Nope. Technology that just didn't exist at the time.
Oh, now you know it did. I don't know if I'll buy it.
Technology was unimplementable in the engine at the time.
Okay, this is a very awkward place for a bathroom. Even more awkward, it's like there's no door between the floors. Okay, but why is there like a cigar smoking area in the bathroom?
I mean, they are just stalled bathrooms. Or there's the toilets are just in a stall. Wait, is there water underneath? Does that plumbing make sense right there?
That's not water. That's like...
No, does that plumbing make sense for those toilets and sink? Unless it's going through the floor.
I think it would technically be there, but yeah, it could probably go through the floor. It'd be fine. Is that Lucy right now? Oh, I thought he was shooting at me. Get a couple on you. Ah, look at that beautiful. You know, I suspect it's not really working. Oh, I'm almost out of there though. Is the control thing over this way?
Well, the compass is on the map now, or the indicator's now on the compass now.
You're right, it is. I'm used to not actually looking down.
Look at that health bar.
The worst part about this game is when you get hit by like gray splodges on the ground or on the map.
You're on the miscellaneous, not aid.
Oh, you're right. I need it sort when I click it. Let's drink some purified water. Let's get some healing powder. Sure. Cave fungus. Minus 10 rads, really? Dude, cave fungus is kind of where it's at. I'm trying to find my darn, I don't even know what to call it, stim pack too, though. Let's get some I like how I did that in the middle of shooting and only pulled it up after I was done. I got it. What did I pick up?
That's not even what you have equipped.
Well, it's not like I can repair that. Oh wow, I can. Wait a minute. Well, I made a mistake. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do the cowboy.
You're at the end game, just choose anything.
Maybe the boomer's helmet. I don't need a boomer's helmet. What the? Where'd my robot go? Oh, I need to kill the robot. And the worst part about the robots is they're not even worth looting. What's this? That was the tower. Is that the power station thing?
Well, the compass indicator was behind you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that we were supposed to be looking at that right now. It's easy to forget when you haven't been using it the entire game. Weren't we in this tower earlier? Yeah, look, here's the really weird... Oh no, you know what? Yeah, that's mid-century furniture this time.
Now you're in the maze.
Yeah, this does.
Get ready to get lost.
Oh no, this really does look like a maze.
It is. It is a maze.
Let me back up. Let's get my sleepy time out. Sleepy time is one of my favorite weapons. A terminal. Not sure.
Oh, it's text logs. It's the game room.
I like how they give them like separate names. They could have been lazy and just called it like each one like a pool ball or something. Fix something. Sure, I'll take that. What is karma? This game's ridiculous sometimes. Wait, does that have two heads? I never noticed that.
Let's get going.
Yeah, the two-headed bear and the bull.
I'm more of a bull guy myself.
So you're a Legion guy?
No, I'm a prophet kind of guy.
Yeah, the Legion. Profiteers.
But they really
The authoritarians. The strict top-down hierarchy.
They really should have made plunger a weapon, so we could have like speedrunners who would do
Plunger runs.
Plungers, yeah.
Well, see, the problem is that all the plungers in the game are sink plungers and not even toilet plungers.
That is very true. I've noticed that. I remember once when I didn't know the difference.
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging
I
us?
quickly learned the difference.
Smartest move they ever made, you ask me. Can't believe that President Kimball was attacked.
I can't see you,
Just
man.
relieved
I need you
nothing
to be
bad happened to him.
less Murphy. Sure, I'll purchase some.
Unfortunately,
Smurf.
I'm not here to make money. I'm here to watch the NCR.
Let's try again.
Unfortunately for you, I'm.
Nope.
Ooh. See, now this is pretty cool. Who are they shooting? Yeah, you guys just keep doing that. In one. Nope, nothing to interact here. My hotbar doesn't help me either. Or my radar.
I see you.
Wow, I leveled up from doing nothing. Alright, I got 100 guns. I don't want to hear that. I don't have high enough guns anymore.
Unless you want the speech check at max, but you won't be able to get to 100.
No way. That's not happening. I will do more levels. I mean, the other one didn't work, so this one surely wouldn't, right? Is this the control room? This be a control room?
What's the stairs?
I don't want to leave.
You were closer when you were in that other hallway. Alright, now you're really far away. You just added 10 minutes to your walk.
Can you believe they tried killing our president?
I haven't checked the other side. Wait, this looks like a control room. This is literally an identical room.
I knew it.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't know anything. He's dead.
Your knowledge base has ceased to be useful.
This is a third identical room.
Told you this place is a maze. Yeah, he was just gonna stand there.
Glad that's
Yeah, he was. He was just chilling. Man. What the heck? Did we go further down?
And get more lost? Yes. There's a whole lower level section to this area, and it's even just as confusing.
I need an explanation as to why. Is the control room down here? Because if it's not, I don't want to be
Nope,
here.
it's not.
Why is there so many rooms?
It's a full dam. It's the full thing.
Like, that makes sense, don't get me wrong. It just doesn't make sense why they developed it. That's the part I'm confused about.
You know when you were talking to the guy with the supply things, you were closer to the control room there.
That was like 40 rooms back.
Yeah.
I'll never make it back there.
It'll be midnight before I find my way back.
Yeah,
And it's only 5 p.m.
oh, man. Why isn't there a room there? Like a door there leading to the other ones? Oh my god. I guess I gotta go all the way down.
Yep.
These ones lead me back. Oh, you should have stopped me. Why'd you let me go so far?
You needed to get lost. It's part of the experience.
Alright, if I am spatially remembering this correctly, which I'm probably not, then the other side over here was where I was. Yeah, here it is. And then I went through here. And go up. Oh my god. There's still more. Was that a propaganda poster?
Support troops. Buy bar bonds today.
Okay.
The propaganda is real.
I'll invest in bonds.
Invest in the mods that put in current advertisements into your game.
Oh no, there's like this whole other floor. Okay, there's just this back there. Oh, offices. Here we go. The control room would definitely be linked to the offices. That just makes sense.
What do you want? I'm not required to answer questions. Go bug some.
Why doesn't he like me? I helped him out so much. I even helped protect the president. I blew up a few heads, but no one was around to witness that. I really hope if they have like a Starfield thing and they have like factions, they actually go by the whole people actually see stuff. There's nothing that bothers me more in the game than people just somehow knowing.
There are signs on the wall that actually are kind of helpful. If you ever noticed any.
Nope, I haven't seen any signs except for the propaganda poster.
Nope, you just did a loop. Nope, you're going back out to the... Nope, nope.
Is it his terminal?
Is it me, or has
No.
the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest
Try that
move
way.
they ever made, yes, me.
I do have one notch of health missing. Take an hour break. More duffel bags here. This one has something. Detergent? Why does someone have just a random box of detergent? I can't take the lantern, that kind of sucks.
Maybe try the local map?
Nothing this way. Yeah, let's see what the local map has. Yep, that's not helpful at all.
There's a whole tunnel that we just haven't gone to yet.
Do I have to click through this wall to get to that?
Maybe there's a staircase nearby you can use.
Yeah, right here. There's a name over there. Okay, I guess it does.
What does it say on the wall? Does it say rec room? Power plant floor?
There's nothing on the wall.
Keep going.
Power plant floor 1. That's not very helpful.
Try going that way.
Yeah, I'm using the local map. We'll get there.
Follow the bodies. Oh, that looks like a control room.
No one is allowed into the control room.
Dang.
Is it me or is the Brotherhood engaging?
Yep, that sure is weird.
Check your fire.
Yeah, let's see which one of these. They're trying to punch me when they have flamers.
Dang, good diced up. You're gonna need armor piercing for them, by the way.
How do they do their job right?
You're about to die.
You know who is also about to die? Those guys, because they're already dead. Alright, what do we do? Hit E on every single terminal in here.
Maybe the big wall of screens behind you can indicate something.
Gotta take some time to repair some stuff. Huh. Super sledge. I've got one of those. Isn't there another one? Oh, there it is. Speed the next few people up with a super sledge. Ah, here we go. this looks like it's turned off, so I don't know why I'll be able to interact with this thing, but sure.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender.
Oh wow, so the NCR was about to surrender?
I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated.
Oh. Which papers is he talking about? Oh my god. Do I have to search this room for papers now? Really?
There was a printout on a spool. Maybe check.
That's the only paper-like thing.
Wait, did it already get... I think I already got put in your inventory. I think it's just like done automatically. Yeah, orders of withdrawal. At the top.
Oh, okay.
To General Oliver. Oh, you're not gonna read it?
No, we're definitely not reading that. That is way too much. Unless you think it's really important, and we should.
I personally have never read it in full.
Alright, well, let's take a quick look. It doesn't seem terribly long, I guess. So this is from House to the President and Council NCR. As Chief Executive of the Free Economic Zone of New Vegas, I hereby demand the immediate withdrawal of all NCR military from New Vegas and its surrounding territories.
Yes, to all military personnel include NCR Rangers. New Vegas and its surrounding territories include, but is not limited to, Hoover Dam, McCarran Airport, International Airport, Helios 1, and the El Dorado substation. It is important to note that my vast army of heavily armed Securitrons has been rather inflexibly programmed to respond to acts of aggression with overwhelming force. For example, a heavily armed and overwhelming force I will refer to in the pitless campaign of extremities my Securitrons will have visited upon Caesar's Legion by the time you are reading this document. Any NCR military personnel who do not withdraw from the New Vegas and its territories will be seen as committing an act of aggression. NCR civilians are not subject to this order of withdrawal. They may visit New Vegas freely, enjoying all that this New Vegas Strip has to offer, so as long as NCR military personnel comply with this order to withdraw, electricity and water will continue to flow from Hoover Dam to the NCR. Electricity, 5 caps per kilowatt hour. Water, 5 caps per gallon. NCR council officers a budget will receive invoices bi-weekly. Prices are subject to change without notice. Cordially, Robert House. All right.
Chief Executive Officer. Oh, it doesn't say officer. Just Chief Executive, Free Economic Zone of New Vegas. Interesting. Is that what you call yourself if you're just
about to die?
CEO and CTO? Wait, who was shooting?
That's what you Chief Executive if you were President and CEO, if they had separate titles.
Oh yeah, that was pretty satisfying. Should have been playing the whole game like that.
I've got you now.
You like that?
Yeah, come around the corner.
That guy is booking it.
What?
He's on a mission.
Why is he so fast? God damn, I thought he was gonna get me, man.
I found you.
Oh, this is kind of tanky.
Because you don't have
Oh, dude, I'm running out of stim packs here. Dude, they just keep coming. I don't even need melee to beat these guys. Nothing there. At least I have like a waypoint here. Really? I can't jump over that?
Nope. Nope.
Is it an invisible wall?
It goes all the way up, I think.
This game sometimes, man.
You're not gonna read that propaganda?
What propaganda? I don't see any. Oh. Experience life in authentic Vault tech. See the actual Virgo 2 lunar lander. Marvel at the majestic cosmos in our planetarium. In the Museum of Technology. And then that text is just impossible to see. There's a phone number there, though. Nope, can't make it out. Sure, give me this for. Ooh, hold up. Sniper rifle. I happen to have one of those. Where's a service rifle?
It's what the NCR use. It's their crappy gun.
I must have accidentally picked it up. Yep, you weren't kidding when you said this is a maze. It's pretty cool that Mr. House is all everywhere, though.
Yeah, if you do Yes Man, Yes Man, it's all over the place.
It's a good thing the Yes Man is a Yes Man and doesn't choose to take the power.
Check your fire.
No. Yeah, they could have lived.
You like that?
Oh, no. Oh, Barden's dead. The idiot. Is there a bed in here to sleep? Oh, I thought I could sleep on the couch. I was about to be proud of this game for a moment.
You sat on a couch in one of our previous iterations.
So he said go to the east power plant. Was that power plant 1, 2, or 3? Because it would have been nice if they gave me the number, not the location. Let's look at the other side. And the marker's gone. And now the marker's here. Okay, so the issue is like you have to be within 10 feet of it. Oh, right, that's right. The marker brought me here where I can't leave.
And it basically means you need to go downstairs. You were on the right path earlier. Where that supply closet was.
I got a better idea. Alright, where were we? Do I have to go up?
You didn't... Oh, you're back in the rec room.
Yeah, this actually kind of works. That was actually quicker than doing all that over again. Do I want to go downstairs? I don't know if that's downstairs or not. And since you're kind of refusing to tell me, I'm just going to do this. If this doesn't work, I'll just console command.
That's where the beds are, so you can use those. Alright, you can go out that door. That supply closet door. Go back down the hallway. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Down that way, take a left. There you go.
The supply closet?
Technically, yes. Alright, now you're getting closer. Because you're in... you're basically where you were just a minute ago.
Yeah, but why was that door broken?
Because it's trying to go down there, if I'm correct.
Is it still broken? Oh no, it's offices. Was that a duplicate room?
There is a lot of these areas are samey.
No, but I mean like...
You, honestly, you might be
Did I
TCLing a good bit, actually. Just
well,
because it's...
Like, earlier when I TCL, was I in like a room that didn't actually exist? It was only there to be seen? You get what I'm saying? Because like that door didn't load.
Yeah, but it was just like meant to be like an observation deck. What does it say? What's your objective again? What's the quest say?
Look at that. Look at it disappear. I walk here, it's gone. I walk here, it's there. And the radar on the bottom left.
What does your quest say again? Where are you supposed to go?
Activate the eastern power plant to power the secure trial army. Again, he said eastern power plant when I've only been through 1 through 3. I have no idea which plant is the eastern one. Oh, I gotta go to the offices. That's what it said.
That is weird. I think it's telling you to go all the way upstairs. You should just be able to TCL to that 3rd floor. Just no clip to that upstairs area. You're already in the maze. That 3rd floor.
Up there?
Oh no, other way. You were looking right at it.
That is the 3rd floor. That is on the 3rd floor.
That red flag should be at the 3rd floor. Or no, you're on the 2nd floor. Yeah.
No, that flag.
No, there's that terminal console. There's like a little like wacky console above you. I believe you're supposed to click on that. And that's what we didn't get clicked on. Or there's like a power switch itself.
Yeah, like right there.
Now go back on that. Yeah.
So this is the 3rd floor.
Yeah, it was supposed to be that. Yeah. Just keep going. No, go turn around.
Where's the propaganda poster?
It was supposed to be one of those things over there that's supposed to do it. If I'm. Or was it over here? It's been years since I've done this ending, by the way.
Well,
there you go.
that's the west.
Just turn it on anyways.
I don't think I'm supposed to. Well, now I'm just pissing the NCR off.
Wait, was that the...
Right.
Wait, was that the make Mr. House mad ending? Oh, that's the quick exit ending.
No gods, no masters. Do I want to continue? Or
That's if you want to like leave now and like run. You have to undo what you just did if you want to. Nope, that's not going to be it. That's...
Oh, yeah.
You should be on the east one right now.
No, this one's west. So...
Alright, then I forget where it is. Maybe it's on... Yeah. They're going to keep just playing around. It's been years.
To me that they would have called these the power plants 1 through 3, and then Mr. House would say, "Go to the east one." Like, are you kidding me? Is that like a joke?
Yeah, there's another one of those switches somewhere.
Yeah, it'd probably be up there where the other one was. The problem is now I have to go up 3 floors to find it, and through like 3 hallways. And then they'll probably tell me, "Oh, well, this is actually the south plant."
This one's in the 4th dimension. How did you not know this was in another parallel universe?
This was like... It's like, oh, here's a war. I'll spend 3 hours walking through...
Who's there?
Maze. You really weren't kidding though, Lisa. This was the maze.
I mean,
go back to...
It's even why I'm struggling with it after all these years.
I'll go back to the one where I got the space suit. It's actually preferable.
I believe you have to keep going into that next power plant room. Like down below. Because if you were on the west side, now you should go all the way over, and that should be the east side.
What is all the way over? 2 power plants? 3 power plants? 1
Yeah, there's only 3 of them.
Okay. Are you sure this one's not the east one? I might as well confirm it while I'm here. If I can. I actually don't see the same terminal as before. Alright, yeah, let's just to the next one. I don't think this one even has a terminal. Does this still say to go back to power plant 1?
I think it's just wacky.
Yep, still telling me to go back.
I've got you now.
You're lucky you're far away.
I don't know where that switch is supposed to be. That's the issue, is I don't remember where that switch is.
You found the one for the west plant.
There you are.
Wow, he said when his head was already blown up. It's kind of incredible. Wait, did I go all the way to 4? There's 4! You said there was 3! Oh my god, no.
Hey, they get the Mandela effect going on. There's actually 7 of them.
I'm gonna be here forever. Oh, I actually started to get a little worried there. I was really hoping it'd be limited to 3, man. Could you imagine the guy who like got tasked to make this thing? Like, alright, your job is to make this power plant. Like, sure thing, boss. How many do you need? I don't know, surprise me. It's like, oh boy. I'll be working on this all year. Because, yeah, this is a little too much. Is this a turn we can use?
So now that you're enjoying the
office.
This is the back rooms essentially.
Yeah, it really kind of feels that way. Alright, I've never been in here before. Don't tell me. Is this loop? It loops back around, right? I guess this isn't a 5th one, is it? Okay. Good news, it's not the 5th one.
Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8.
I don't know who the heck Oliver is. Huh. He doesn't want to kill me. Yeah, I'm thinking we should have followed the other path.
Well, clearly the other path wasn't pointing to anything, apparently. At any point, you were still going to have to do this anyway, so it's good that you're exploring.
What do you mean? I have to come back through here at some point?
Yes. Nope.
How's he following me?
I guess he's your escort.
How did the Legion make it into the power
And
plant?
how come suddenly he doesn't want to kill me? Very unusual. Whatever. He is my escort, it's very strange.
Well, I guess go all the way back and see if we can't figure out what's going on here.
Let's check this first. Just in case. Yep. Nothing interact here. Let me pull up a walkthrough.
You're literally pulling up with the walkthrough right now?
Yeah.
You're killing me. Just clip up to it at this point. Alright, hang on. What was our quest again? All or nothing.
Well, apparently if I had a speech of 75, we could check something. Or we could pass something. Earlier in the quest, anyways. Oh, are you kidding me? These are the worst instructions. It's like, once you get the key card or whatever, head left. And that was 3 hours ago. Did I look up like a video of this or something? Okay, they said first one. It's beyond me why they wouldn't just say the first one. It's the Eastern squad, but whatever. Let's figure it out. Further down. I don't know if I'm going further down. So we blew up the western plant, didn't we?
It's the one we quick loaded back on.
Yeah, but that was in here, wasn't it? Okay, maybe not. Is that where we want to be? All this thing is saying is find the kitchen. Exit the kitchen. Go southeast past the second tower exit with the kitchen. Open the door to the Hoover Dam Power Plant 1. It opens to a balcony with a switch that powers the eastern. So... where's the offices? Maybe we should just... this thing is taking me... The only problem is I couldn't find out where the heck that leads. Yeah, I'm just gonna freaking TCL. I've gone through this darn thing 10 times now. I'm not interested in going through this hallway a 5th time. It does make sense for us to be heading east, though, for the east power plants. At least this part makes sense. Right, and then we end up here. We can't really do anything. Here it is, east power electrical switch. Check it out. Exit the east side of the dam. Oh, neat. Ah, so this is why it was saying do the east thing. Head to the legates camp and deal with the legate and Caesar's legion? Why?
Had enough? For Kaiser.
Dang, you're about to die.
Yep. I didn't even go to the Legion's camp. Why am I going to the Legion's camp? What? I haven't even been there before. So do I just keep walking down this path? Oh, there is more than What? They can one-shot me? Oh my god, what is this? You see that crap?
Come on! Had enough?
I think I can just
You have much better guns. Why aren't you using them?
because it's not as fun.
Nah, it's fun.
I'm here to play video games.
Disintegration isn't fun.
Not as fun as wacky.
As a whack-a-mole.
At least, like, you see that crap like went to his side. Are you kidding me? You know what doesn't go to their side? A giant mallet. Okay, so I guess I am supposed to be this side. And for some reason, I'm the one past it. Why is the Securitron shooting at me? What the heck? Let me drink a bunch of sarsaparilla. Save again, just in case. Quite a few bullets.
Now that weapon you saw there, you just passed on it.
I haven't seen a weapon.
That one on the top, second from the top. Now that's a good weapon.
63 damage. And the sledgehammer is 66. And I guess technically it's not as broken. I'll grab it, why not? Add it to the arsenal.
Yeah, not like you're gonna be able to do anything. You're literally at the last little thing you'll ever kill.
I gotta go back.
I thought I heard something.
Go back to the dam. When do they start running? Does he have another one? Oh, it does. Or what was it called? Ballistic Fist? I did like the Paladin posters. They're so far away.
You like that?
Oh. Okay, but can we just agree that that is like the lamest animation? The effects are nice, but that is like, there's no power behind that punch. I shouldn't. Let's see, what was the quest marker here?
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle.
If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
Okay, but like, that is kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, but I know that's just gonna go into combat. I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
Kaiser's will is made truth through me. I am a hammer. If you seek to stand against me, you shall fall as the West falls. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. So you seek quarter? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and...
Alright, fine.
For the... Die, coward.
Dang! Okay. I kind of expected that.
You have a whole arsenal of weapons. This is the point in time you spam everything and use it.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta try the ballistic fist, even if it's not great for my build.
It would have been good for my build.
Hey. I don't know what this is, but let's give this a try.
An envoy. We shall see how... Another kill to my name.
Oh,
you missed.
You'll pay for that.
You
Okay,
missed.
I remember this weapon. This one is mediocre. Well, Super Sledge is probably one of my favorite weapons. I recognize I probably won't do enough to kill all these guys. Dang. That's... You know, hold the left click button. Dang. Got so much armor for not having any helmet.
I'm out of here.
You take a couple shots to the head. You know, this time for real.
This time for real? What's for real?
It's the BOS with some steady and medics, whatever that is. Let's do this.
An envoy.
Yeah. Give me your mask. Doesn't matter. Hang on, couple shots to the head. Blind the guy. Oh, okay. It takes a while for you to actually get this thing. Dang, that dude just got finished.
They just eat bullets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They do that. He doesn't have anything on his head.
They got that high calcium diet, you know? Put down a vodka and some scotch.
It's not even any good. It's just strength.
Yeah. Do it anyways.
What is strength gonna do for me? Using
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Where's my super things?
You've used them all.
Really? I had two more before the fight. This one.
Are they assorted? Did you hit the sort button?
Ah, that's what it was. Okay. I was gonna say, I know I had two more. I had three more. Oh, yeah. 10 bullets in the dome. Doesn't care. Why are there so many of them? Where am I? No!
You get backed into the corner.
Alright.
Maybe try using your armor piercing or hollow points or something.
Why do I have... What do you mean armor piercing?
Hollow points? You got hollow point rounds?
What's that? 2? Ah, yes. I'm gonna kill 50,000 people with 34 bullets.
They better not miss.
That ain't happening. Armor piercing and all that's garbage. We don't need to worry about that.
What about your minigun? Don't you have a lot of hollow points on your minigun?
Not really.
That's probably not to kill a person, though.
81. That's not gonna be crap. Can't even repair it either.
And on for you.
Yeah, whatever. We've been through this a few times. Just
another kill to my name.
So the problem is there's like all these guys. What are they doing? I thought I killed all these people first.
Oh, you need armor piercing on, not hollow points. You either got the armor indicator next to the health bar. So you need armor piercing rounds for all of them.
This death is on your hands.
I said try one or the other, you know.
Oh my goodness. I get one more go before I... 180... god dang it. I don't have any ammo for this.
You don't have any armor piercing at all?
Oh, I guess I have 100. Not that that's gonna kill anyone. These guys each take like 500.
Yes.
It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Get closer. Doesn't do crap.
Look, I just killed 2 guys there.
Well,
or 1 guy.
This sounds good. Where's the bed eggs? Sure, I don't know what AP is.
Action points, your VATs, the points you get in VATs.
Okay, but cave fungus is where it's at. Purified water, why not? I want the one that, really? 5 per minute? Really? It's garbage. I never understand this game, and the worst part about swapping ammo is now it takes ages to, like, swap. I love that. I don't know what just happened on my screen, but it got really glitchy and I was dead.
That's amazing. Just level yourself up a few times.
What, do you want me to, like, type in a command to just level me up?
Yeah, why not? Level up.
Kill these guys first. I don't even know where they came from. I thought I was already here killing them all. And yet somehow they just decide to spawn. They're not going to infinitely spawn.
What ammo types do you have for that thing? Did you ever put that that mod on it?
Oh no, I didn't. That would be pretty good for this though.
Yeah, put the mod on it.
I don't know how.
Push X. Click on that. Click E. And then boom, you got a mod on it.
There we go.
What happens when you push 2?
Didn't I walk through here already?
What other ammo types do you have? Do you have any?
Nope, doesn't do anything.
Really? Oh, wow.
Nope, nothing. Oh, hey, I can sleep. Okay, or not. Sure, who else is here? I'm telling you, I could have sworn I came through here already. It's like, where did these guys come from? They're just hiding? I think when we do the big fight, there's like 10 guys on me, and I only killed 2 of them, so where the heck are the rest? So how much damage does this do? 143, it's okay. Does energy weapon hit through armor better or something?
Yeah, just a little bit.
jalapeno pepper. And I can't eat it from his inventory. Love it.
You don't want to eat a jalapeno pepper off some guy's body first? You don't want to like at least wipe it off?
Nope.
An envoy of...
You can start shooting him and he'll just go right into a fighting you, so you don't have to...
Another... You'll pay for that.
Love that. That's very cool. Sure, just take, you know, start me off with like 1% health. I love that. Very good. Very good. It's like all the fights up to this point weren't really difficult, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, now everything is way too difficult.
You should really be level 25 before you do the final, but...
I'm not gonna go out and grind.
I gotta kill those other two guys again.
When you're down.
Nope. It's just exposed. Full spread eagle. Those other guys down the hill didn't get...
No,
an envoy of fate.
Oh, you saved after that?
Yeah.
Death
I'm pretty
to
sure.
profligates.
Yeah, I don't see anyone running down here. God dang it, I was looking in the other direction. What? I thought I blew his weapon out.
Nope. That was just a bad animation. My lord.
This is like...
What's your armor
honestly
at?
just
What's your
really
armor at?
bad.
Have you repaired it at all?
I've been repairing it the whole game.
Repair your helmet, I guess.
What is that gonna give me 1 armor point? You know darn well that doesn't do crap.
Just shoot him from back there.
No.
Yeah,
Gotta do
you
this properly. Let's see if I can just cheese him by chilling on some random place. See this? You see this? This is what we call some Bethesda cheese. Alright, it wasn't doing as much damage as I hoped. But it was kind of working. The only problem is, like, I had to spend more time in my inventory than in the fight. Just kind of lame. What? How did he get down here? God dang, I didn't even want to do that. The fact you can't get in your inventory immediately is all annoying, but whatever.
An envoy of...
Okay, I actually tried to shoot him and he immediately got into...
Death.
A little closer. Get some headshots.
Shoot his weapon out of his hand. It's not shooting it out of his hand when you hit him in the head.
Well, I gotta get action points.
You said jet.
I keep hitting V, but it's not doing anything.
They just swarm on you like that. Do you have any frag mines?
No, I don't keep mines.
You have all those grenades, though.
Yeah, which I think I will.
An envoy of...
Yeah, whatever. Give me your mask.
Another kill.
You should go.
Damn you.
Displace!
He shouldn't be so fast, though. That's another issue. The dude's, like, significantly faster than me. Which doesn't make any sense, because... you can't go faster in this game. That is something I've been asking for a very long time. Okay, I got an idea. Do this, and we say... now, let's move on with the game.
Oh my god.
Damn, you see how nice this is now? Wow. Alright. Who's shooting me? There's no one here! Alright, whatever, I'm just gonna continue. It's probably like some turret 30,000 feet away.
Go into the tent?
Yeah.
Nope. Locked on the other side.
What?
It got zipped
Okay.
up.
Hang on. I need an explanation for that one. Oh, hey, here's the guy. Do you have to kill them or something, or do I have to get like the key off that dude's body?
I mean, it tells you to go to the body anyways.
Blade of the East. Uh-huh. He doesn't have anything though. Although that's really good.
Are you about to use it?
I mean, no. But it's really good.
Oh my god. You're killing me.
None of these I can just
You'll be a hoarder on your deathbed. And you'll like be in the hospital, like your kids will be like holding your hands and everything, and like the nurse will like bring you in like a spare like IV wire or something, like, or like in a tube, and you'll just like, I'll take this to the house. And you'll just die later that day.
Get back here! Oh my god, the accuracy on this weapon is killing me. Swap to something proper. What was I looking for? The healing powder. Where's the healing powder? Good stuff.
Oh my god. Also, I think when you console command killed the guy, I didn't progress the mission forward.
Oh, really?
You might be able to do it to the other guys, but I think he's a unique case.
That sucks. There's alternatives though.
This is get the minigun out. It'd be faster with the minigun.
Oh, I'll take it.
Take your time with the cutscenes.
I don't think that'll hurt me. They can struggle all they want. I won't even care. This dude's
Honestly, this is really how power armor should be.
No, you don't. No. What is this? Why? Did you see how fast he runs?
He's not aggroed anymore. Look at that. He's not aggroed. Oh, he is now.
You see the? He just freaking nuked me. You see how BS this fight is, dude? I'm so over it. Where did his body go? Turning into a little flaming rabid creature. Oh, there he is.
You have God mode. He can still do that to you.
You are only delaying the. Oh my god. I'm getting annoyed as heck, even in God mode.
Oh my god. This is hilarious.
This bastard going dude to death. How's he gaining health? Look at his health go up.
He has health bar status in the. He's got the. He's got those 8 items. He's got
His health is going up so much quicker than the ammo. My weapon does 200 damage a hit. His healing power gives 5 health per second. Why is he gaining 500 per second? It doesn't make any sense. Holy, and he doesn't have it. He has less stuff now.
Because he uses health items. Oh my god.
You know, I don't regret any of my decisions.
Oh my god. You're killing.
That was a good decision. Normally in video games I hate cheating. This warranted it. This definitely warranted it.
Oh, you think this is bad, huh? If you do the NCR, if you do the Legion ending and you go after General Oliver, it's a lot worse because those Rangers do a hell of a lot more damage.
Like, who's shooting me? There you go, I just freaking...
Oh my god.
You don't need him.
You don't need that guy, he's fired. Just fire him.
Alright.
I knew it.
Where did you come from?
He was taking a nap. He was taking a nap. He was just over there sleeping all through all that gunfire.
Taking a nap with like freaking World War III's happening behind me. Oh my god, I'm dying over here. Alright, let's get things back to normal a little bit. Where do I go? What is the quest?
You don't have to do anything else. That's the end of it. It's just a cutscene after this.
It says General Oliver, though. And then, wait, and the NCR? I gotta kill the NCR?
It's a cutscene when you get to that door.
Okay. Up here?
No, the other way. The way you came in.
Okay. Phew, okay. I'm tired of this leading. I would have no problem with this if it didn't just ramp from like 10 to 100 in 2 seconds. That's ridiculous.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing.
Well, yes, it was something like that. Thumb of God, I suppose you could call that.
Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Alright, stop trying to jerk me off here and let's get to business. I don't know if I'm prepared to fight 10 guys again.
No, it's all cutscene from this point. There's no more fighting.
What the hell are you on about? House. He's just a rumor on this trip. Never leaves his...
Oh yeah, see? This whole time I was telling you, no one knew he was a faction.
What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
Well, that is a lot of bots.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait. Here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go.
Well, you don't have much of a choice.
This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion.
I will say, despite how bad that last fight was, at least the dialogue's decent. I mean, what's the point of this? Don't they all kind of lead to the same thing? I don't know, I kind of did take the...
You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince...
Oh yeah, there's that 100 check.
Figured as much.
Well, easy enough. He's got 20 action points on this stuff. Pretty good.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General's accident, by the way. A mercy, really, sparing him the disgrace of surviving his nation's defeat.
So does he plan on taking over the whole NCR?
No, just the New Vegas free economic zone.
Oh, okay.
As its sole
President
proprietary.
Kimball may long to avenge his friend's death, but he won't be president long enough to do anything about it. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year, but soon enough the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again.
See what your decisions
and the Mojave
made.
Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas.
Your FOV is supposed to be at like
Mr.
80, by
House
the way, for
continued
this.
to run New
That's why it looks
Vegas
weird.
his way,
Okay, that
a
explains
despotic
that.
vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually,
Okay.
he left the Mojave
Wasn't expecting this guy to
and
get a little
assumed
bit
a new
something
name,
at the
as he
end.
had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the Boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
The Fiends attacked Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, but the NCR repulsed the attack with minimal losses. When Mr. House asserted control over Outer Vegas, his Securitrons eradicated the remaining Fiends entirely.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
He said it. He said the line.
Well, what'd you think?
Overall, a fairly decent game, to be honest. It had a lot of shortcomings, though. A lot more than I was expecting for.
Yeah, when I had done my first round, I did Mr. House as well, but I was at level 30 and I had max speech, so I did all the speech checks, so I didn't have to do that final battle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, like, we were pretty low level for doing that.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and quit the game then.
I guess you can go ahead and end the stream. And so I guess there isn't gonna be a whatchamacallit, a continuation, seeing as the whole server thing doesn't really work anymore.
Yeah, it really kind of sucks because
there's the DLCs.
Exactly, we don't really have the DLCs as an option.
You have to play those.
The game could be frustrating at moments with all the bugs from the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah. The DLC order from like release, which is kind of the intended play order, is Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues, then Lonesome Road.
Are they like actual expansions? Like we're talking several hours of gameplay?
Oh yeah, they all have like direct stories, and they're pretty elaborate and everything.
Oh, okay.
So like they actually have the cool thing about them is they actually have little overlapping pieces to them. So if you do the Lonesome Road last, and you basically try to 100% Old World Blues, it's what you need. There's some like things in Old World Blues you need to 100 to do the dialogue only exit for Lonesome Road.
I could see people, if they really enjoyed the game, going through those dialogue only things would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
because the game does handle dialogue very well. If there's one thing that this game is like properly good at, I would say well beats Skyrim and the other games is definitely the dialogue.
Yeah, it's one of the things that keep me coming back, because like every time I replay, I find one of those like small little things. Those one of the small little dialogue options I never noticed before. And it's just like, yeah, that's one of the things I keep driving to go do it again and again and again. It's just what is kind of lacking from a lot of games today. It's been a reason why like I didn't really care to play Skyrim more than twice. It's like, it's such a long drag to do anything, and the story missions are really boring.
They're very straightforward too. I actually enjoyed quite a few of them, because it's like as you go to different places and explore, but at the same time, once you've done it once, you've kind of already done it.
Yeah. I hear like, so like if you, all the endings basically, besides the Legion one, take you to do that same little fight you did. So the NCR one's basically the same, and then the the Yes Man one is basically like the Mr. House ending, a little shorter. But the Legion ending, you go and fight in the NCR inside the dam, and there's that that area where there was that blocked door, but there's a radio on the floor. And inside in the power plant, so that's the door. You go there, and like there's actually like walls that blow up, and there's like all the heavy and ranger enemies, and there's a lot of like tunnels and path. There's a lot of like it's like an office space basically, and so like there's all these pathways and everything, and it's really intense to like go through, because like you're constantly got to move, because like enemies do a lot more damage because they all have heavy weapons. Where like them like it is gang up on you when you do when you fight the Legion, it is gang up on you. So as long as you killed most of them before you fight the Legate, and you can kind of just like set out bombs and just get them with VATS, and you're kind of good to go.
Right. Well, I did end up killing pretty much all of them in the area, but as soon as you fight the Legate,
the more spawn in,
pouring out.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like it's arena battle in the Legate in the when you go fight the Legion, but it's like a hallway battle when you go fight the NCR.
Were you streaming? I don't see your stream.
I still am.
Huh.
Oh shoot! It's because it says unlisted for some reason. Why does it say unlisted? Well, that was annoying. Well, yeah, it was unlisted this whole time for some reason.
Yeah, I just noticed it, but I'm not
Oh
seeing
well,
it at all.
I don't really care if I get. I never get views anyways. I always get like the little click arounds. That was really bizarre. I don't know why it said unlisted.
There were some good moments. Did you remember to note them down at all?
No. Since I wasn't actually doing them myself, I'm just gonna have the stream at the end. I don't even have like the shadow play set up. Apparently, I didn't set the.
Yeah, it's not too big of a deal. I mean, that's my suggestion. I will say, although that game was decent overall, the combat was just awful. I did not like that very much.
Unless you had another game in mind.
You don't seem very intent on Factorio.
No, you were just saying like the combat didn't catch your attention.
Oh, for New Vegas.
Oh, New Vegas. I thought you were talking about Factorio.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was still kind of like.
I'm like, I didn't remember Factorio having much combat.
I did enjoy the hoarding, but obviously I could see how the game would be super improved with mods. I did kind of want to do it fairly vanilla, so I think a lot of those issues are like solved issues. Other players would have seen it modded.
Yeah, you might want to go look at doing the DLCs just like instead of a Skyrim for the night, because those are all pretty extensive and long story.
I mean, instead of Skyrim for the night, I'm not about to play more video games.
I'm just saying, on the next time you go gaming.
No, I don't want to. I'm just giving you some crap.
Trying to bust my chops.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a kind of game I would be willing to pick up on my own, to be honest. Only to finish it once, but not much more beyond that.
Just modify your character to be more melee focused.
I guess that would help, but I don't really want to go through that slog.
I really like the Old World Blues DLC. If you feel like you only play one, that one's really funny, and it's like got all these sci-fi themes to it.
That might help. I think a huge portion of like my disinterest in a lot of the parts of New Vegas just comes from how bland it is.
Yeah, all the DLCs are very like much more colorful, and like they put a lot more emphasis on presentation on the DLCs.
There's very few interesting places I should put out. Like the environment doesn't look amazing. It's not like you go over on a mountain, you're like, wow, look at that view.
Well, we didn't really go to any of the interesting places, like the mountain area in the corner. Like that's a whole like basically small little area that we could have gone.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That could have happened.
And like the main place is obviously the strip.
There's no like exploration part of it. And I get that's probably not part of the game, which is fine. But that is something that tends to like capture and keep my grasp when it comes to games. But I don't like sit here and complain because like my overall impression of the game was pretty good. It got a lot better towards the end once we got like the better guns.
And like the combat was more menial.
Yeah, the beginning was pretty rough because of how bad the weapons were. It's like you could shoot someone 60,000 times, and I think a little bit of that with that Legion fight. But again, I also wasn't using like armor piercing, so at that point it was a little understandable. But like when you're at the beginning of the game and you would have only had like a total of 2 or 3 weapons found, doesn't make sense to make people really beefy. But yeah, I think like there was a tipping point where we started getting the good weapons from the shops, and at that point the combat felt pretty good actually. It was pretty decent. So I could see how maybe in the future, if there's like a future Fallout game, I could see that one being actually worth trying out, even solo. Did you hear about the roadmap, the potential roadmap, I should say, for Bethesda?
No.
So you know how they had that whole like hold back the game from lawsuits, right? Not the game, the merger between Blizzard and Activision. And
they had
Microsoft.
What did they have to do?
So the president, or maybe it wasn't the president, but whoever does like Xbox.
What's his name?
Maybe?
No, the Xbox guy is Oh, what's his face? I think it's like a Jeff something.
Well, anyways, that guy, he said in the courtroom hearings, they had let it loose that like the next Elder Scrolls would come out in like 5 years or more. So basically, they were just saying, it's not something that's going to be coming out, so it's not something worth discussing during the court hearing. It's probably not an accurate result, but it kind of gives you an idea of where they're thinking it. It's going to be quite a while before we see that. And I believe they don't expect to do Fallout again until after that. So we might be looking at like almost a decade before we see another Fallout game. So we'll see how that goes. You still there?
It's bothering me how I can't think of that guy's name. It's
Phil Spencer?
Yes, that's the guy. You had to look it up too, didn't you?
Yep.
Like he's on TV a lot. Well, I guess he's on public media quite often. I don't know. I just like I was a Jeff for some reason. I just thought about it. I was just thinking about that guy the other day for the merger things, because like there was something pertaining to like exclusives with like, oh, we're not gonna do exclusives and yada 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 yada. But then why would you go through all the buying just for profit? Okay, yeah, sure. The exclusive route is definitely not happening. Sure.
And it's interesting that they got away with that because they were like claiming they're not going to be exclusive. I still find that like a really weird leap in logic. How does a company get allowed to merge so long as they make their product more open? It's like it's still technically cornering the market. So I'm not sure I understand that, but whatever.
Well, that's the whole thing of copyright, is that you basically get a monopoly on the product that you put all that research and effort into. That's the whole like logic behind it, whether you agree with it or not. The whole featurette of like constant merging and acquisitions are just a result of those monopolies, dominating and eventually absorbing others.
I mean, at this point, I bet Microsoft is closing in on nearly half the gaming market in terms of revenue with that kind of merger.
That wouldn't be too far off, I guess. I mean, whoever comes up, I mean, I wouldn't doubt if there were behind closed door deals with EA and Sony. And it would be more like we got to partner up because these other sickos are partnering up. And
yeah, you just know Microsoft has given an offer to like Ubisoft and EA before. You just know it, man.
Yeah. Well, I know the people behind the Ubisoft, like, investors are really weird. Like, well, they're French in general, so they're already weird types. But, yeah, they were really, like, weird stickler of, like, not letting others into their circle and everything. And EA is a weird one. Like, they have a ton of debt, and they haven't really produced a product in a while.
You said EA?
Yeah, when was the last time EA released an actual game that got any kind of attention?
I don't know. I actually don't keep up with EA at all. I explicitly go out of my way not to.
What I'm saying is that they have a lot of debt right now, and they don't have any, like, products coming on the horizon. There's not another Battlefield. Their next things coming out are gonna be some game called Wild Hearts, Immortals of something or another. It's a bunch of other stuff things that are just like
some Marvel games. It looks like they've gotten a recent thing. There's like 1 million Marvel games. Wow.
That's the thing. It's like when there's 1 million Marvel games, then there's none. That was the thing with like the.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That was the thing with the MCU. It's like basically it's kind of just been nonsense, really, since I think Honestly, I think the original Iron Man was like the only good MCU movie in retrospect that has like a good solid story. It's not it kind of it is a bit of a timepiece, but it feels very like in the real world. Where every other Marvel movie after that has felt extracted from reality. There's like no one has ever recaptured that. Like Captain America set in a fantasy past, and it's silly. I don't like the Captain America storyline like at all. I don't even care. The character is also kind of crappy, and then Thor, don't care for him. Really nonsense. Hulk is a little more interesting. It was pretty real grounded, but it still has that like fantasy feel. Like it's not like technology innovating. But then all the ones after that, like Iron Man's like way too technologically advanced after all of those. Like everything like leaps and bounds crazy. And it's like, all right, this has gotten silly. And really after like the first Avenger movie, everything in MCU-wise has just been like a spectacle for you looking at the spectacle, but now they're all just like these CGI messes that might as well just been animated to begin with.
The Iron Man series was probably my favorite. Honestly, I like with the Guardians of the Galaxy and everything. I never even made it to the what was it, the Infinity Wars or whatever, the one with the Purple Hulk guy.
Oh, Thor or Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
Oh, you never made it to those?
Never did make it to that because, honestly, I already felt what you're describing right now, which is a really good description of what I was feeling.
Yeah, you're not in like a universe anymore. You're in a CGI animated product that tries to be hyper realistic and occasionally has real actors.
Well, the Iron Man series was particularly good because it was also sort of a almost like a power fantasy in a way.
Yeah.
It's like you have this guy who's more or less a normal guy, but is able to fight and do all these crazy things based on the technology.
Yeah.
And technology that's like kind of understandable. Oh, really small fusion would give him plenty of power. With like unlimited power that's that small, what can you do? And it doesn't get too crazy from there.
Yeah, and its story is pretty simple. Oh, protect the ones you love, and then they like try to play it as like a will they, won't they? It's like, no, why? What's with all this nonsense here? It's 2000. This is 2008. Remember when this movie came out? 2008, and they finished that whole they finished the storyline. I was like, no, his storyline ended in the first movie. Like he went through his power trip, and now he's like a guy who's trying to be responsible for the things around him. But instead, he's like every movie he's a power trip again, or something like that. It's like Civil War. That's a big old power trip.
It's like there's this pullback on the character development.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we got to basically reset, but oh, all the character development it's done before, and it's leaked over and turned into something more insane. Like if they had not learned at all.
It's drama, lots of drama. I want to put in there.
And so then it's like you get to the point where the best movies are the ones that are the silliest. In retrospect, like I think the Deadpool movies were pretty entertaining because they played into being silly because the character was silly. Like originally, he wasn't designed to be silly, but the writers made him silly later in the books to like distinguish him from the DC equivalent with Deathstroke or whatever. So it's like, oh, we can't have a serious version. He's got to be like this kind of whippy, crack whipping sort of funny thing. And then it's like it plays into itself really well. And then for some reason, they don't want to make more of that. It's like they want to keep making these half-serious nonsense CGI garbly-goops. Like, the Juggernaut's a silly character. That's why he fits so well inside the Deadpool 2 movie. And then you have like Thanos. It's like he's way too serious. And now we have this CGI purple, mess in our face this whole time, and it's like, sure, it's as realistic as you can get, but this whole movie is just the whole franchise. Basically, after that, is just nothing. There's no meat or potatoes anymore.
Well, you're speaking on things that I haven't seen, so I don't know anything about that. But
you don't really care to watch it, I guess. If anything, the Guardian of the Galaxy ones are the best because James Gunn knows how to write and produce and direct a movie. So those are the better ones without a doubt, and they play into being a silly movies with silly gags to them, and so the CGI doesn't really deter or take away from things because the cinematography all fits together really well.
So enough about Marvel.
Yeah,
I did finally watch that Mario movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm still streaming, so I might as well go on about that.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, I actually did kind of enjoy it overall. It's pretty good. They really got my hopes up that Mario and Luigi would have that really annoying like Italian accent at the beginning when they did the whole Mario movie or
Like
the
the
Mario
trailer,
trailer.
yeah, the
Yeah,
plumber trailer.
yeah. It's like because they did the bit of a voice like toward the end of that, and honestly, I actually did like that. If they did the whole movie like that, I wouldn't have complained. With that said, I didn't actually hate the voices that much after like actually watching it.
Yeah.
I think Luigi was actually pretty good. Charlie Day actually does a pretty good Luigi. He's just got that strange voice that fits.
And then like Luigi's supposed to be a strange character. Like I can see
Yeah.
them doing a Luigi's Mansion movie with
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Day doing the voice. I think it actually really would work out.
That would work really well.
I don't think Chris Pratt is bad as Mario. I can take her to leave it. He's got a voice acting experience.
I think he was probably among the like main cast. He's probably one of the worst in my opinion. Peach was really good. I actually had zero issues with Peach. The two worst in my opinion of like the main people. You got Toad, Luigi, Mario, Bowser. Who else am I missing?
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey Kong, and then it's like of those really, Mario and Donkey Kong were kind of the worst. Donkey Kong was by far the worst in my opinion. I don't know, it just didn't feel like Donkey Kong to me. That was
It just kind of felt like a
Seth
guy.
Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. It just felt like a guy was just like hanging out in a monkey suit, a gorilla suit.
Kinda. I mean, I was expecting Donkey Kong to have sort of a deeper, gruffer voice, I guess.
The thing I was thinking that would have been the more Donkey Kong voice would have been a like frat boy mixed with like a guidance counselor.
Yeah,
basically the PC principal from South Park.
It kind of gave me like, honestly, kind of gave me a little bit of like teenager vibes in the way that like it was played. Not like the voice sound, but just the personality of Donkey Kong in there.
I guess it's kind of fits like the childish nature of the character, but
I never really got that opinion of him because he was always sort of like the bulwark of the Donkey Kong series. He's the one who's guiding his friend.
Yeah.
Or Diddy Kong or whatever. It's like I always assumed he was like the more adult of that. But, maybe I misunderstood or whatever. So I didn't really like that voice. Toad was annoying, which is good. That's Toad. So I forget, what was it? Keegan Michael something?
Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was him. He did a really good job.
I know, it's like, well, him, like, when they were doing Key and Peele, like, both of those guys, like, went on and did pretty successful afterwards and did a lot of various different things. And, like, they had done such a wide range of things when they were doing that show and probably before and just, like, stand-up in general. So, just impressive range overall with the talents from him.
Always been impressed by anything he's in. So, but yeah, he really he did really good. And then obviously Jack Black, he's really good. But man, the whole Peaches section, oof, that felt really weird.
Yeah, kind of cringe.
It was.
See, I noticed they did a few things. They didn't say how old Bowser was. They left the door open for the Koopalings and Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
So they left that door open, and they didn't, set in stone anything like that. They basically said, "Here's his airship," but not had like his full main castle, like and everything. That's like that's his party ship he goes out and does things with. And so I think the pacing of the story I probably could have used like another like 5 minutes, just like overall, just like a few extra like words here and there. But otherwise, I think the pacing was definitely targeted to like kids and stuff. They need like a home director's cut. It's like a little bit longer or something like that.
I will say something that I haven't heard very many people complain about that I really wasn't a fan of. Like the music. I didn't like the music much at all. They had a handful of callbacks to the original series, but they didn't do that. It was like this weird orchestra movified version, which was like, it's awful.
Pretty typical for a Western film to do that.
It is. It is. I mean, it's nothing unexpected as far as Hollywood goes, but I really didn't like it because it
I
was
think
like,
some of the reasons probably because you have a Western movie maker making it a, Eastern. You have the game music that doesn't necessarily translate too well into movie music based on just like the Western movie making standards and everything. So I think that's probably where that's coming from. But like at the same time, how do you translate that? Because when you have in-game music, you can manipulate it in real time and adjust it to experience. Well, movies got to be adjusted to that. So you would design your music in a game world to be adjustable and flavored that way. Well, in a movie, it's got to be able to like score at that spot and build up to it and then execute. I did think the choices though of like some of the 80s tracks they used in a few spots were interesting.
I didn't like any of them except for Take Me On. The Take Me On one was perfect. I really liked that one.
When it was like it rolls up in a cart and they just roll out with that. The Gate Kong or something.
I forget exactly what part it was. I think it was that scene. Let me see. Let me look it up.
But yeah,
the cool Kong. I did like that the blonde Kong, whoever that was. He didn't talk or anything, but just the way that they presented that character was pretty neat.
Yeah, they really. I think they did pretty good with the that particular kingdom section. It's like you don't have like everyone is just hatred towards them at all times. Like, I don't know, they're just like, busting their chops, putting them in the culture and the experience and things. And it's like that. There was like, all right, if you beat them, we'll go with you. But it's very much like this is where it's like another line could be said. It's like, yeah, we hate that guy, but well, we don't care about him. It's sort of thing like when they're like referencing Bowser.
I looked it up. You're right. It is when they hop onto the blonde Kong's thing, and he's like taking a tour through the area. Yeah, I really like that scene. I'm not gonna lie. Like just the presentation of it, the way it like kind of explores what that part of the kingdom looks like and what they're doing there, and how radically different it is from the Mushroom Kingdom. That was really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, Take Me On's a pretty solid song.
I kind of wish they did hint at like Bowser having a little more power and strength, and he's like trying to like hold things back a little bit. I mean, I feel like they'd want to maybe not show all the cards, so I can see how like maybe they want to use like Dry Bowser in like a further movie down the line or something like that. And like they really kept the like the enemy set really minimum. I'm real surprised they didn't have like Buzzy Beetles, because those are like an OG Mario 1 enemy. Like they could have
place for them, to be honest.
There was this opening scene where they had like the spike beetles. Like they could have had like one spike beetle, one Buzzy Beetle, and like it's like, all right, that's the only point you would have needed to do it. But yeah, otherwise than that, like they kept the enemy set really simplistic, and I guess I like made it a lot more manageable to like understand what was going on.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I also felt like they wanted it to be more like sort of metaphors to like medieval knights or something, and so that's why they chose the Koopas, so they could have them play that sort of humanoid role. Whereas I don't think Buzzy Beetles would have done really well.
Yeah, Goombas didn't really show up at all outside of that. It's like, how do we get Goombas to do things when it just looks like they're floating around with things on their arms? Okay.
They were present.
Yeah.
Though I'm not going to fault them for that, to be honest. I thought that was all okay. So let's talk about things that they did good, though.
I think the animation was pretty solid.
The animation was amazing. I actually really liked it. I had no issues with that, to be honest. I can't think back to even like one issue.
I managed to watch all that on the big TV out in the living room.
Oh, nice.
And so it had the better color and the better sound and everything.
Did like how they did so I'm like half and half on how Mario is, his personality in the movie.
Yeah.
Like for a large portion of it, they did really, really good. Because like he's like the older brother, and he's not like the depressed type, which was really good to see. It was like encouraging of Luigi. At the same time, it was like I felt like sometimes, I don't have specific examples, so maybe it's better not to like actually say it. But I don't know. I felt like sometimes he was just not as assertive as I would expect, which is, for the most part, he was.
I did like how the characters, particularly Mario, like he was already a fairly athletic character, and like it didn't like any when they were doing the whole montage scenes, like, oh, how can he do this in a day? Oh, well, he already has the athleticism. He just doesn't have like, how do I traverse the course to make sense. So where it's like from Peach's perspective, like they do answer like, oh, she just was doing it all her life, so that's the course wasn't like a thing or a challenge because he's been traveling in that world without an issue. So that's how they answer that like presentation, and it's gives them a real personal moment when it's not like a bunch of toads hanging out. You know, it's just like her and him. It's like, all right, we're doing it. I did think the one little line that's where Bowser's like interrogating Luigi. It's like, does the princess like him or something? And Luigi's like, oh, she does if she has good taste in men or something.
Yeah.
A little like, I see what they're doing there.
Like they did make Luigi a little dumb, but it was all for good humor. And
Well,
I felt like
it
if
kind
any
of
character was
works.
going to do it,
Yeah, it works with
Luigi.
Luigi because like, oh, he's kind of one of those overly honest kind of guys.
Exactly.
Like he can't really hold himself back. Like he clearly knows things, but he's like, oh crap, I have no confidence in myself, and I'm always relying on the confidence of my brother. So I could see them doing like Luigi's Mansion as like a way to like build that confidence up. I'm surprised they didn't go with the more the Luigi's Mansion look for King Boo when they had him in the background. But I don't know, maybe they'll do that later at some point in time when we're like,
Speaking of
50 or something.
Speaking of that part though, with the Luigi's Mansion, I really liked the dry bones portion of that movie. Like that was really, really good. The fact they put that at the beginning, or I guess it was almost a third into the movie, honestly. But that was like, yeah, it was probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Or is this him like running away from the dry bones and
Yeah, it's like it was really good animation and scenery, and you know, a little silly as well because you got Luigi there. Because what they were doing is they're making the dry bones like zombies. That same sort of zombies chasing you down aesthetic, and they're like piling in the background. So I thought they did like really, really good with that. That was one of my favorite scenes. I'm scrubbing through the video now and taking a look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the training montage felt a little cringy to me, but it did seem okay.
Yeah, it could have been done in a way it's like, oh, he learns all these like pathways to like go through, but he like keeps messing up at this one spot, or like he fixes this spot and then it like goes forward instead of just like quick, here's a frame, here's a frame, here's a frame, here's a frame. And then they could have probably once again like done that, or they had like another extra day to go through things so they can explain the power-ups, but I guess they wouldn't want to like drag on and like, give that exposition to kids.
What's weird to me is when Mario was doing all that, right? Peach kicked it all off by saying, "Well, let's see what you're made out of." Right?
Yeah, and then she never asked his name. She never asked his name.
That's
And
true.
that cut,
Not only
they never exchanged the pleasantries.
that was pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie, but when she kicks it all off, it's like Mario fails. He spends an entire day to complete the course one time, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's good enough now." That felt really weird to me.
It was also the same thing of like they just had to beat Donkey Kong the one time, and there's a whole army. They were,
yeah, that was also really weird.
And then all they had to do is touch the star once, and boom, they beat Bowser.
I would have preferred if Peach was in like negotiations or something while Mario did that, and that was more for like show, whereas the negotiations is really what determines it. I think that would have been a better play for that because it also would have like shown Peach being a little more active in that part. Because like she shows up at the doorstep and is like, "I want your army."
Oh,
like, and then they properly laugh it off. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure, they should," because that's stupid. That's not how rulers act. That's not how any of this works. It's a little silly.
Oh, did you? What was the? I was just thinking about it.
So I was just to clear that thought up, but it's not that it needed to be shown. It could have been implied though that there was like actual something going on in the background there, like negotiations or whatever to make that happen. Not a little silliness.
I just forgot what I was about to say.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
But I am done with that thought. So.
Oh man, it was.
Did it relate to Bowser?
There was the three. What did you say after that? After what was the start of your like comment there with like the negotiation? What
I was
started?
just saying that you should have negotiated with the King Kong or whoever that was.
Oh, okay, yeah. There was. Oh, so you know how I mentioned how there's no Toadsworth at all?
Oh yeah.
Apparently, that's a common complaint. Was like people were online where it's like, where the fuck is Toadsworth?
I don't know who Toadsworth is though, so I guess that was never something that registered for me.
Like they could have easily had the voice there and done that with the guy, even though it's like supposed to be like jolly old man, he's supposed to help you out, but like, who the hell is this random ass Toad councilman?
It wasn't he in like one of the Mario parties? Is like one of the main people in the main.
I mean, he's been in a couple of the Mario games. He's been in a lot of the RPG ones. I guess he's technically never been in one of the mainline Mario games, like one of the platformers. But he's been in most of the Mario parties. He's been in the RPG ones. He's been in Sunshine. That's where he first showed up, was in Sunshine. It's just supposed to be some guy wandering around. So, but it's like, you know, they kept putting him in all these other games. It's like, who's this random, like, why? Okay, first, why is there no Toadette? Like, why did they do the whole Smurf thing? Like, they could have just, like, you know, mix and match, just like shotgun a bunch of random different colors in there and said they would have like
been budget complaints or just budget constraints. I mean, I mean, I agree. That would have helped add to the whole Toad City because everyone was just samey.
It's the same Toads over and over again.
Yeah,
with like the same like 10 colors.
I would like to point out, speaking of the whole Toad Kingdom part here, Peach looks simultaneously like 40 and then like 20 in some scenes, and it was so bizarre.
What do you mean?
So, okay. Hang on, let's see if I can get you a screenshot or two here. So, like, what was basically doing it took me a while to figure it out. I might even still be wrong. I don't know, it's just the impression I got, but I think it was from like the height of her eyes that would shift. Like sometimes they're really high, sometimes they're really low. And so like sometimes she looks like completely different. It was really bizarre to me. So I didn't really like the character design of Peach very much in that regard. But as a character, I thought they really did well with Peach because they didn't make her like the damsel in distress, which would have been a little weird. Sure, that's like your typical Mario, but
I mean, they still functionally do that at the end, but like her actually putting up a fight is a little more of a modern Western story flavoring.
Saved Mario quite a bit in that, and I thought that was pretty solid. But yeah, just like this, for example, here's just two random places I saw off the top of my scroll. Like specifically the
stretching.
The part, well, there's that, but also like the part where beneath the nose, where like the tops of the lips or whatever, where it's like there's like a crease there, which just comes from the model, right? The fact that the upper lip portion's like extruded out creates that really weird crease, and it just, that combined with like the eyes being really far up the head, just like specifically on that right side, you can see it on the right side really well. It's just, it throws me off. It's like she's this 34-year-old woman, which is no problem, and then like other scenes she looks different. It's just
almost like a teenager a little bit on the left side.
It's just, it threw me off so much.
Did you notice the mushrooms don't have a face on them?
The mushrooms?
Yeah. Yeah, and the mushrooms don't have a face on them.
Maybe it's just facing Peach. I didn't notice that. No.
Yeah, nowhere in the movie do the mushrooms have the face. The flower flowers have the eyes at least. Well, I guess it's all like that. They don't have the face; they just have the eyes. But the mushrooms never have the eyes. Even on the mini mushroom, never has the eyes.
So, anyways, I think that's pretty much the biggest part. The beginning part of that Mario Kart series was really cool. I really liked how they like built the Mario Karts. It kind of felt like arcade vibe.
Yeah. And it was like,
which I really
they had the 3 selection wheel like the Mario Kart games do.
But also like the way that they built it and stuff was really neat. I thought that was like a really good use of the 3D animation medium. Like they just sort of put them together, like right on the spot. Obviously, Toad having a really big cart was pretty funny. And also kind of predictable, which is good. Toad is supposed to be that like ridiculous character.
Yeah, I think the way code was written was pretty solid.
Yeah.
They probably could have leaned a little more into like the Captain Toad thing, or like maybe giving some like meta titles to all of them. A bit like the whole idea behind the Smurfs, like, oh, they all have like weird, silly like titles to them. They're like, they're Grumpy Smurf, or they're Smart Smurf, or something like that. Like they probably could have done that with the Toads. Like, oh, I'm Northeast Shop. I guess they probably were confusing, but I guess in the Toads' mind, they probably have a way to identify each other pretty quickly. Oh, they're a Toad.
Yeah.
You just give them food and you can just walk right past them.
I think it's just sort of implied that they all kind of know each other or something.
Yeah, and the whole thing with like Bowser, it's like, wait, hold on. Has Bowser not like attempted to take over before? Like they just know Bowser as a threat? Like, does he not come around ever? Is he a frequent threat? Do people just talk about him and know about him? Do the Toads ever get captured by him? And so
I think the implication here was that he's never been so bold before because he never had the star. But everyone knew he was still a powerful person. It was just sort of like the volcano about to erupt, but it never did.
Yeah.
So I think I wouldn't personally say that's a complaint on my end, but I get where you're coming from.
It's kind of feels like a like one of those, like, if you look at the story deeper, what's going on here? Why do they act like this Bowser's such a danger if they never met him before?
Yeah, that's true. They could have at least given a line or two to kind of describe his history.
Yeah, and it's
doesn't
like,
have to be like exposition exactly, but it could be like, oh yeah, Bowser he had done so and so in the past, and so we know he's probably going to do this to the Mushroom Kingdom if we let him get over here. That kind of deal. Instead, they're just like, he's coming, we got to stop him. It just like didn't go from point A to point B, and they just started at point B. It's not like it takes a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's also like odd, like you get in the middle of like what was Bowser's motivation? Like, how did he know where the star was? So
yeah, but as
making
much
it for
as we
kids,
would love that, it'd start
and
getting
gotta
like
keep it simple
at that point instead of a movie.
Yeah. I mean, that's where like a little extra few minutes on the beginning. It's like, oh, he has this map too, where the star is, and it's like, well, I want to go here, I'm going to get this. But then I guess that would have gone in the way of like the direction, like the actual like cinematography and direction of like the, going up to the penguin's castle and then slapping their face. Probably would have been a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
Although they probably could have just had a line. It's like, according to this map, you guys do have a star. Hand it over. And then they'd probably I think
there be a map then? Like,
yeah,
stuff like that. That's a difficult thing to
like incorporate when it's just like, oh, just go here and just do it.
I think they kind of wanted to like jump. They put it at the beginning, to jump to the beginning of the story where they wanted to start writing about.
Yeah,
so you could tell they didn't want to expand on that.
I'm also like trying to think about, it's like, all right, if I was a director told to make a kids movie for kids, even though it has fandom, that's 40-something years old at this point.
If you want a plot hole in this movie that bugged me, the beginning of the Mario Kart part, when they were like on Rainbow Road, was good. But then they get ambushed. But remember what their goal is for being on Rainbow Road. Their goal was to find Bowser and stop his army. So then they get ambushed by his army on Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
And they just continue driving away from the army.
Yeah.
It was like, why? We're supposed to like either turn around or retreat. Fine, that's not cinematic. At least engage. Okay, they can engage, I guess.
And they kind of do.
They're engaged. It's just continue driving forward and then like occasionally bump into people or whatever. And it's not even in Mario Kart. It's not in full Mario Kart style. We could have seen like a straight up war with Mario Kart items. But instead, it's really weird.
Yeah.
It focuses on that really big Koopa.
Oh, that kind of reminds me. If you think about it, there's like 3 or 4 points throughout the whole movie where it's like, we got informed about the next movement of this yada yada yada. They never show that. They never like show like a spy like in amongst the toads or anything. They never like indicate that there was like a mole somewhere. They never indicate like how they're getting that information. It's like they just got the technology for it. They just know. Okay. How did they learn of the things that were going on?
Yeah, that's a pretty common trope when it comes to a lot of stories, especially in like Hollywood, to be
Like
honest.
even for like
It's
a
just
kids movie, it's
omniscient
like
movies.
even the kids be like, I don't remember them talking about that. Like kids will pick up on that stuff. The moment the kids hit that 8-9 range, they're picking up on the more complex story elements.
Yeah, well, anyways, I think overall the movie was pretty fantastic. There's
Yeah.
obviously some things they needed to change. I love the references they added in there. Belong Kong was probably like the saving grace. He was definitely the best part of the whole movie.
The simplicity of the story, I think, is what held it up. Like not having any characters be too extreme in nature. Like Peach isn't like, oh, she doesn't give Mario a chance because she can't trust people or something like that. And then like Mario's like, oh, I can't jump at all because I never learned how to jump as a kid and everything. The motivations are like, oh, I have the confidence and the means. I just gotta have the endurance to keep pushing forward on it.
Yeah, I think if I had to boil down to like what was missing, those are some good points. But if I were to boil it down, I always felt that like Mario's position in the movie was pretty much unnecessary.
Very second nature to anything. Like he has to travel around with Peach to do anything because he doesn't know his way around. So like, if Peach wasn't like, if it was more like, oh, I'm gonna hold down the fort, you go with this Toad here, and you guys go get the Kong army. That would have been a better story because that would have separated Peach and Mario. And so if Peach gets captured because she doesn't have an army to actually like protect her, and the Toads can't do much, it makes more sense when she gets captured there versus like on the road, in the Rima Road section where she gets captured there, where it's like the results were kind of the same, but I guess they wanted to do that to make sure there was chemistry between the two characters, because that must have been the whole driving force. But they didn't want to like risk making like not having any chemistry, so they wouldn't risk like having to like make a second movie or not having the permission to make one.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So I'm guessing that's probably the reason why Nintendo messed them into like, all right, we're gonna do this one as a test bed, make it a one shot, and that was probably like the result of making it a one shot.
I don't think it's a one shot. They're definitely gonna do it, but I hope that they pull the angle of like the characters can get friendly with each other. Because Bowser plays in a lot of the games. He's not necessarily the enemy or the antagonist. So if they play that angle, where okay, maybe in the next movie he's not such a bad guy or whatever, fine.
And he had like another enemy like shows up.
Yeah, I just don't think they wanted to imply anything. So maybe you're right.
Yeah, they're playing it as safe as possible. It's like, oh yeah, Kama could just break him out of the jar or whatever, and bada bing, bada boom, Bowser's back. Something I noticed at the end, they just popped up back in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, is the pipe working? Is like, do people know about this like magic pipe in between these universes or something like that? Like, what's the deal here? Like, how are they back on the Mushroom?
Implied that no one knows about, and then there must be something special that caused, Mario to warp. Though we don't know what or anything at this point.
And they clearly show it in like modern times. Like everybody would have had their phone out and like been filming that around and everything. It's a whole classic, UFO paradox. Like, why don't we have more footage of UFOs if everybody has cameras these days? I wonder why.
Right.
And it could be like they kind of answered like, oh, why are they able to have a street brawl fight it's because it's on the same street where the plumbing thing was, and they do kind of say that there's like, oh, an evacuation in this area because there's no plumbing or whatever, there's flooding. It's like, that's actually a good, nice, like, light callback to it before and everything.
But yeah. That was probably the only movie I've seen in quite a while, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I don't think I've seen a movie this year, except for that.
So what you been doing lately?
Work.
Oh. I guess I'll go ahead and end my stream.